Hello friends. Let's see where our friend is. And then let's get started. Hello, hello. I just messaged our student. Let's see if he's there. No, I'm not in Amsterdam. I hope our friend didn't forget about the session today. Oh, he's calling me. Ja, wird schon, wird schon. Jo, danke, gut. His mouse is not working. So he's gonna be there in a second with a different mouse, or he might need a few more minutes. Let's just wait. Let's just wait. I guess in the meantime I'm gonna see if there's the VOD available that I wanted to watch yesterday. Yeah. What's the purpose of the Hellion when you wouldn't mind drop? Scouting. You need to figure out if they have a third or not. When they take it, etc. That kind of stuff. Even if your Reaper is still alive? Yeah, also the double adept pressure in the beginning is going to be really annoying if you don't have a Hellion. Like if I skip the Hellion against max packs, he will shade 2 adepts past my bunker. And then he will be like super annoying with the adepts. Because I don't have enough units to like deny them, essentially. Hello! I play Stone and Twitch can't have my phone. As you can see, my smile is still on. Still sitting here with a nice smile. The good attitude, or the positive attitude, the positive mindset is still in me. We're just gonna wait for our student. He has some mouse problems, and then we're gonna give him a call as soon as he's able to fix it. One game will be announced in an hour. Yeah, it seems like it. I don't think it's StarCraft 2 though. I think they changed the countdown again because it's later StarCraft 2 will be announced. I think StarCraft will be one of the last games. A positivity hangover? No, you can't get enough of the positivity. Like, I obviously wouldn't trust the countdown too much. The countdown is a little bit of a meme. Like, if you look at the countdown... actually, no, they didn't change anything. I thought they did, but they might still change something in the near future. But they are kind of weird, inconsistent about it. Can't wait at this end. Will be kind of one short tourney, you know? Yeah, I think the qualifiers are going to be a little bit, like the prize money is going to go down. I've made a YouTube video about it. I've made a YouTube video about why the Esports World Cup, even if it doesn't get even if it does get announced, things might not be as profitable for like the pro gamers. Cause look at this, like I made a YouTube video about it. Like, oh wait, I have a Discord message. My last video was about it. Okay, he's calling me.
Hello.
Hello. How's the mouse?
Yeah,
are we good?
It went wild. I don't know.
Is it working again or?
Working, yeah.
Okay, that's amazing.
Would have been nice if it doesn't, right?
Yeah, that would have been a little bit annoying playing with a different mouse.
Yeah. And I have my production on my mouse as well, right? That would be wild.
Oh, what? Oh my god. Well,
to get used to that.
Luckily, it's working then.
The easiest one to reach, right? Yeah, it's working. It's all fine. How are you today?
All good.
All
the
good.
Positivity
what have you been doing?
Is still there.
Huh?
Same as always.
What is same as always?
In the morning, university stuff, and then I went with the dog. Then I went to the gym. Then I eat a lot, and then here I am.
Good, man. An athlete, a life of an athlete. Sounds great.
And now we're gonna win a lot of games today, I think.
We are gonna make progress. That's
we
what
have
we're gonna do.
Well, let's take a look. What is your MMR in the account? 2.6k MMR. I think we can maybe even get 2.7 today.
2.7.
Because I looked at your match history.
Yep.
And we played against players that are, or we won regularly against players that are close or even higher to that MMR.
Yep.
And that was without me telling you what to do. So it can only go better here.
Very precise and helpful with your prior training, right? So you're looking good. So today I'm very fueled. Just came back from training as well. I wanted to have a nap before starting, but then I ran into like the mouse issue, so we will have to start the game without the nap. We will nap when we got 70 SCVs. I've been like encountering, like when I'm playing alone, a lot of early aggression, which some of you guys might call she's, right?
That's what I expect.
Just want to let you know then that things are hitting differently currently.
Yeah, that's what we expect. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so are we gonna get started?
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready. Let's go.
I mean, if we get a little bit hard stuck, like if it's... I think we're gonna reach 3000 MMR just practicing the build a little more.
Yep.
But if we get hard stuck, then we can already go to the next lesson, which I think the next, like the lesson, like we're kind of playing with a handicap because we're only making tanks and marines and medevacs.
Mm-hmm.
So when we incorporate like certain other units into the composition, like marauders, for example, it can all of a sudden go a lot easier. Or when we play when we play a build order specific, match up the specific build orders, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. That sounds good. So that it means also that it's gonna be a little more like demanding as well, right? When it comes to the build order, when you say that is like you actually have to like have different builds, right? Then.
Yeah. No, like in TVT, for example, if you play Reaper Expand No Scout, like we're doing.
The No Scout is crazy.
Like Reaper Expand, you're always gonna die to, like, let's say Proxy Reaper or When you skip the Hellions against Zerg, you can die against like Zergling rushes super easily, etc.
Yeah, I find it to be very difficult to hold a 12th full, by the way, a committed one, right? Yeah.
It's fine, it's fine. Let's see, we already got one free win, that's nice. Some free MMR. So maybe you have to get less wins today if we're getting some free MMR.
We got one game in the bag, right?
Yeah.
There are not enough minerals.
Let's see, so TVZ. I hope we get cheesed. That's something
By
you have
cheese, you mean
to.
early aggression, right?
Yeah, like you said, 12 pull. It's probably not like a 12 pull, but more like a 13, 12 fast beatling opening. Like there's the easy solution we can do, or we can utilize against that. That's the easy solution. I don't know if we have to do it already. It depends on how the ladder goes. Like you can cut corners when, like, let's say you get like cheese circling rushed in 1 out of 5 games, then that's already a lot. Let's say. Oh, that's a terrible move. Don't ever do that again.
Oh, really? It's... Oh, now they're not working. Yeah.
So for example, the solution could be, we're not doing that. Easy solution would be to just make a high ground command center instead of the low ground, but we're not doing that. We just play
Are
normal.
we talking the first one, or...?
Yeah, but yeah, we're just playing normal now. Just follow the build, and then we'll see how the timings hit.
Insufficient minerals. More minerals required. There are not enough minerals.
Huh, I wonder why you don't have any minerals to make the command center.
Man, that's a huge delay, right?
Yeah, because you pulled like the workers to kill his worker. It's never worth it to do that.
I didn't know that. So it's not worth one worker, actually?
No. If you do it right, it can be good. But then, if he is doing it right, you're never gonna kill the worker anyways. But like pulling the entire mineral line to kill that is not the play.
Man, everything is off now in supply block for...
No, it's fine, it's fine. It's actually, everything is fine. We're just a little bit delayed here with the gas, with the CC, but he drone scouted and it cost him as well some money, etc. It's better to kill that than for him to like gas steal you and like you get confused or whatever. Just follow the build. Make SCVs.
The add-on has been constructed.
Drop mule.
Not enough energy.
We could start
No,
CC, right?
never before the tank. And then you make another a couple of marines, you drop another mule, you make more SCVs as soon as the command center is done.
Command center upgraded.
Make a couple SCVs. Hello, no! You kept cutting SCVs to make stuff. That's no.
There are not enough minerals.
Okay, what's the next building?
2 Rex.
No,
What? No. E-base?
no.
Supply...
We cannot build there.
Now 2 Rex, right?
Make tanks. Yeah, as soon as you have the money, 2 racks.
Not enough energy. Insufficient energy. We cannot build there.
Oh. You selected the wrong SCV to make the barracks. You selected this SCV to make it.
Oh.
Move the SCV. Yeah. Make SCVs. Make SCVs. Make SCVs. Make units. Make SCVs. Don't panic. Everything is fine. Siege your tanks on the low ground.
Not enough energy.
And follow the build. 2 barracks and then
2 E-base.
That can
and then
only be placed on a Vespine geyser.
2
To
gas.
stop... Yeah.
Easy to remember, actually. 2 barracks, 2 evays, 2 gas. And what are we not making? SCVs. That's bad.
Insufficient energy.
Idle SCVs, you need to fix that as well. And upgrades, making upgrades is just as important as making SCVs. Oh, that's early.
I cancel?
No, I mean, just leave it. But there's other stuff you have to get. Upgrades are more important, just as important as making SCVs. Stim and combat shields. Upgrades. You're not making stuff?
We cannot build there. Insufficient minerals.
Okay.
There are not enough minerals.
You should take your third.
More minerals required.
Because you're oversaturating already, so good time to take the third. Make a few more supplies. Already like 2 more. That's good. And now focus on your economy. Focus on the economy. Focus on your economy. Making SCVs and saturating the bases, setting the rally point, all that kind of stuff. Focus on your economy. You're not focusing on your economy. Look at your natural rally point. Rally point of SCVs. This needs to be faster. You still haven't, like, you're still oversaturated in your natural. Okay, now you can follow the build again. Barracks and starport. Ignore that. Barracks and starport. Stop or... Yeah.
We cannot build there.
Yeah, one more, yeah. Make SCVs, you're not making SCVs.
Our upgrade has finished.
Drop mules.
Enough minerals.
And your economy is #1 priority. There's one thing missing at your third. You have more than enough units. You don't need to like lower the depot against like 5 Zerglings. You're panicking. One more thing at your third. No? Yes. Yes? Production. We need to be faster at getting the production up. And you're mining like really badly. Like look at how many SCVs you have at the third and look at how few you have in the main. But I think this is going well. Okay, there are some Zerglings, but that's fine. Yeah, just send the Marines there and macro. Just send the Marines there and macro. Oh, look at that. Pull the SCVs away and go to the third.
The add-on has been constructed.
Okay, fix the economy.
Our base is under siege.
Fix your economy.
By the numbers. You scared me. Add-on complete.
We want to make units or not?
The upgrade. We've depleted a mineral field.
Don't forget about supply depots. Why you make them is not important, but don't forget about them. Don't raise your depots, like that's... Just leave them open for the entire game, it's fine. Just clear and macro. Macro, macro, macro.
Our SCVs are under assault. More a mineral field has been depleted.
You should also set your rally point.
Not enough energy.
Just remake every SCV that you lost.
Mineral field depleted.
And I think now is a good time to attack. Leave a tank at your third and go. And set a rally point, like... But why are you tank sieged in the main base?
You got attacked, right?
Go, go, go.
The enemy
I mean,
is attacking our
this guy, he sends Zerglings in like your economy and that's all he does. Just select a part of your units and send it there. Select this, send it there. Select this, move it across the map.
The enemy is attacking our SCVs.
Yeah, we can fight this. Just go.
Mineral field depleted.
Make stuff, make stuff, make stuff. Unsiege. Oh.
A mineral field has been depleted. More minerals required.
Why are you paying attention to that? Just make stuff and like go across the map. Siege tanks one by one, like I explained to you last time.
Minerals.
Scan ahead. Siege one by one. Pull back the Marines when he's coming. Stim. Don't forget about Stim. Ay, ay, ay. Rally.
Minerals required.
Get his rally point. That's also what I explained last time. Like, your goal is to siege the rally point. Where is his rally point? Where
I
are
can't
the
see it.
units coming from? Well, you can see where he's like having like most of his units and where he rallies them. Like you can see like there are some units there. So it's somewhere here. Or an easy trick to remember, the rally point of the Zerg is the rally point that you also have in your base. So where would you set it in your base? Well, I can explain it in next. Finish the game. You're taking forever. You're like chilling there for like 2 minutes already. Just finish the game. Stim and go. And siege. No tea breaks allowed here. That's good. Be careful, there's 2 more banelings. F2 across the map. Go, go, go. You can even just A-click into his base if you don't know what a rally point is.
More minerals required. A mineral field has been depleted. Insufficient energy. This better be good.
You need to use stim more. You forget to stim like so often. Without stimming your Marines are useless. They need to be constantly stimmed. Well, you can constantly stim them as long as you have medevacs, so do that. It doesn't matter where you go because you're in between the bases, you're in the rally point. So you can go in the main, you can go in over to the other bases, it doesn't matter. I would always go into the main because that's the most likely position where they get the Ultralist then, and also a Cavern. And also it's the most likely position where they have all their tech. You see that building in the bottom? That's our only losing condition. We can fight this. They don't have the upgrades. This is always our goal against Zerg. We want to win the game before they have Ultralist. Open the replay quickly. I want to join in. Like watch with others. You did a couple things really badly in that game, but if you fix those, it's an easy win.
Yep.
So 3 things basically. First, I guess we need to make a bunker at the 3rd.
Yep. I'm watching your stream, right?
Yeah, what? Okay, started.
What are we looking for?
It's a little bit later. your saturation is always terrible. Like, it's never correct. Especially the longer the game goes. So right now we only have 12 workers in the main base.
Yep.
2 are making the supply, so 2 workers are missing here. We have too many workers here. Which we can fix. Which we do fix now, but we also don't set the rally point. So you know when you don't set the rally point, like you should always first set the rally point and then fix the economy. Because now you fix the economy, like you selected 5 workers and you sent them towards the 3rd, very nice. But now because you didn't set the rally point first, you make 2 more SCVs and now you're oversaturated again. So now you have to do the same action again. You have to select the workers again, send them to the 3rd, and then again, select, see, like 3 times, you're trying to fix the economy, which you could have done like ages ago by setting the rally point. And even after like 3 times where you selected SCVs and send them over to the 3rd, you still haven't corrected it perfectly because you're still 17 out of 16 here. Technically 19 because these 2 workers should go to the 3rd as well. Now we fixed it, but it took us like 4 times. We had to like select workers here. So yeah, set the rally point first. And then slide the workers basically.
Mm-hmm.
Still like massively like undersaturated in the main. And that's gonna become worse and worse. The order of things here is incorrect, like we don't make the factory. We are missing 1 barracks. It's 7 barracks, not 8. You have an idle SCV problem. That's also the same problem with the worker saturation. Because look at how many SCVs you build in this game. So we have 71 SCVs right now. But only 10 of them are mining here. 12 with these 2. And that's it. So we have too many SCVs, and we're not even like fully saturated in the main. And we're obviously then oversaturated at the 3rd. So you need to like get your economy going like more efficiently. Like you need to make sure that you listen to the number 16 out of 16 and 3 out of 3 in gas. If you see something like this, it's really, really bad. You're losing so much money because you're missing like at least 4 workers in the main, and you have like 8 workers too many in the 3rd base. Against Zerg, I would recommend you to get a bunker at the 3rd to avoid what happened in this game. Like what he did is just select Zerglings and click them in your mineral line. If you just get a single bunker at the 3rd, like next to the command center, like somewhere here, for example, or here, and you make supply depots maybe even around it, you're gonna be fine against any amount of Zerglings basically. Especially if you also have a tank like here. You never set your rally point. And then what I mean with sieging the Zerg's rally point, like you don't know what the Zerg rally point is. Well, look at where your rally point is. Well, you didn't set one, but imagine you set a rally point in your base. Right now, it would either be like in the natural or a little bit in front of the natural. And the same is for the Zerg. So where's the Zerg rally point? Well, the same for this. It's the same rally point that you have. So it's either here or here. So the Zerg rally point is either here or here.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yep.
Like if I'm talking about the Zerg rally point, I'm talking about just a little, like either in front of the natural or a little bit closer to the 3rd. These are the 2 options usually. And let's check it out. Where's the rally point? It's, in this case, a little bit more over here. But it gets changed when you're attacking, I guess. So when you attack...
It makes sense, right? Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to gather. And it was also that giveaway where the banelings were morphing as well, right?
It's yeah, that too. But it's a little bit of that's why I say like don't change your rally point. It's like a thing that you see like low level players do a lot. It's that they constantly change their rally point or never set it, like you in this game. Like usually you just set one rally point and then you just leave it there for like the rest of the game. Changing your rally point is just bad. Like, of course, if you're like pushing across the map, it can be good to set the rally point across the map. But generally speaking, like, you just want to set your rally point in one place, and that's it. Because otherwise you just end up confusing like where your units are. Like if you constantly change your rally point, you don't know where the units are, but if you just set it one time, like in front of your natural, for example, you know exactly where your reinforcements are every time, basically. So now you push them back, and now you can see the rally point is gonna change. So as you can see, he sets it up like in front of his natural somewhere. This map is a little bit more wide, like this base is further away, so it's a little bit more up. But when I say push the rally point, essentially you just want to get in between the bases. And that is always in front of the natural, so this area.
Okay, so meaning actually cutting the rally point as well, right?
Yeah. If you have tanks sieged here, you essentially are safe against like banelings, basically. It's gonna be really hard for a low-level Zerg to like morph banelings then, or like a high enough baneling count.
Yep.
And you're like very slow in pushing. Like it takes you forever to like get across the map. Like especially when you then went here.
Yes.
Like you just siege up here, and like nothing happens. Like you're just like doing nothing. You're clearing some creep. That's good. But like now these tanks are AFK. We're still not doing anything. We run back and forth here. Run back and forth. We go here now. Finally we do something because I think I told you to. But now these tanks are missing over here. Well, they got killed by some units like the mutas or whatever. Like sometimes it's really that simple to just F2 and A-click into his main base. You would have been more efficient than if you like did what you did here, which is just taking forever. Like, honestly, what happens here a lot is you are too careful when you don't need to be careful, and you're like too reckless when you have to be like patient and like careful. You're always doing the wrong thing. So here, you siege up.
How do I know when to be on the one or the other mode?
Well, when you first go for the first attack, you have to be more cautious because he is going to have a lot of banelings. But after the first fight, you can be more YOLO, basically.
Okay, that's.
Or what I like to say is just do whatever. Like think about what you would do and just do the opposite.
What? Again?
Yeah. So let's say like you go for the first push. And then there's some kind of idea you're gonna have. Like when you push out, you're gonna think like here. So we are pushing.
Yeah.
And you see this, and now we're going for a fight. And now, like, you either siege your tanks or you don't. Let's go a little bit further. By the way, you're also missing tanks. Like, look at this. This is really bad as well. We have like so many tanks here, none here. So either you are like, so here you do exactly what you're supposed to do. You stim your Marines and you just go. But in this case, it's the incorrect action. So whenever you think you have to go for it, just do the opposite.
How does this make sense, Gabe? you
make a decision
me.
here, right? You make a decision here. You make the decision.
Yeah.
I stim all my units and I go.
Yeah.
But that's the wrong decision. Just do the opposite.
Why?
We don't stim and we play patient. That's the other option.
The enemy is attacking our SCVs.
Essentially, you always do the wrong decision. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to understand, right? Like how
you always do the wrong action, so you should do the other action that is available. We have two options here. Either we stim in and go, or we wait and be careful. You go, but that is incorrect. You should have been patient. I'm not trying to fool you. That's legit what it is.
Wait, I'm having a hard time following.
Okay, let me put it very simply.
Yeah.
When you first push out, be careful,
Yeah.
and then just go after the first fight.
Okay, so
So let's see when the first fight is over.
this is the first fight, right?
Well, he went back. This is the first
Bunch
fight.
of Banes was down.
And now just go. After this, just go. You like sort of won the fight. Just go, which means unsiege everything you got and set the rally point and just go. Now we just
Okay,
go.
I'm gonna paraphrase what you're saying, and you can tell me if I'm understanding what you're trying to say, alright?
Yeah.
So what you're trying to say is, at the beginning of the move out, the latest with 2-2,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that when I'm running out, I scan the environment, making sure I tag the enemy army and finding out where the dangers are, and make sure I siege in a way that I don't lose my Marines.
Yeah, just be careful. And have all the
Yeah.
tanks together.
Okay. And after that, when I shut down like the highest risk, like the highest threat to my army, I supposed to just F2 and A move in, making sure there is no time for the enemy to react
Exactly.
or build up a second army.
Because look at
correct?
this. Look at this. Right now we have 25 Marines, 6 medevacs, 5 tanks, even another couple Marines
He
here.
has nothing. Yeah.
And he literally has 14 banelings that are morphing and 1 baneling and 3 mutalisk.
Yeah, yeah.
That's all he
so
has.
that's the time to move in, right?
And he's not making anything else except 4 mutas. So if you just, even if you just F2 and just send it in, like unsiege everything and just go. 14 Banes are not gonna do anything.
Yep. So
But look at what you're
Okay.
doing now.
yeah,
Look at
I'm
how long it takes.
losing time. Or I'm giving him more time.
Look at like the Marines. You're going here, now you go back, now you go up. You're still waiting, you unsiege 1 tank, not every tank. Now you go here. Now we go here because I told you to go. And now he has 30 Zerglings and 14 Banelings that are ready. So he has way more than before. Even just taking out this base would have been great. Like, you were literally standing here and he had nothing over here. So you just need to be way more aggressive at that point.
So a rule of thumb for engagement is first engagement, be patient and cautious, and after shutting down the first wave of army,
if you win the
move in,
first fight,
correct?
yeah. If you win the first fight, you will just go
we
for
win
it.
the first fight. What do
Here
we
you
do
did
when
the right
we
thing,
don't
by the
win?
way. You pulled back the Marines, and now look at how the Banelings just blow up the tank. Well, actually, move commanded them, so it wasn't as efficient, but yeah, that was good. But either way, the goal is obviously to finish the game before ultras are out, so this is why we have to go. Okay,
That was helpful.
let's continue.
Okay, all right, man, that was helpful. That was helpful. I can see why you chose me, dude.
Yeah,
Props
don't
to
worry.
myself.
It will
I think
get-
I think you need some resilience and compassion to get most value out of your coaching. I need 30 seconds. All right, be right back.
Okay. Tough coaching. Well, the idea is like in that game, after the setup, after the first 200 supply push, or after we made the first 200 supply army or close to 200 supply with 2-2, like if you do it right, you can literally win that game with just 2 commands. You don't even have to micro. So if he does it like I told him to, then the game would become a whole lot easier.
Ready to go?
Always, yeah.
Man, MMR is rising.
Okay, Protoss. Ah, that's gonna be tough.
It is?
There are not enough.
Yeah, the Protoss against Terran is the hardest matchup
I think on my level it's not that difficult, right?
on any
Probably.
level.
Insufficient minerals. There are not
For
enough
GM player.
minerals.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. For now, I think this is enough.
You must construct additional supply depots.
Man, it's been a week, or a week and a half, right? Since we
2 weeks.
started. Yeah, 2 weeks. Okay, it's been 2 weeks since we started like the first lesson.
What's going on?
We've come so far, Gabe.
So far, so good.
Oh, bro.
Big job. SCV ready.
Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, that's perfect. Click them on the cannon. That's a pylon, the low ground. That's the cannon. Don't forget to make the Marine. Marine orbital. Marine orbital. Get enough SCVs on the cannon. No, no, that's not a cannon, that's a pylon that you're attacking though. The other thing there is a pylon. Actually, just focus the cannon. Just the cannon, the cannon, the cannon, the cannon.
SCVs are under
Just the
assault.
cannon. The pylons are not important. You killed the probes, the pylons are not important. Okay, do the build. Okay. Actually, one small thing I want to show you.
Yep.
Because that's a very common mistake. But it's nice to learn that, and like, no, you don't have to. I can show you in the unit tester. It's just watch my stream.
Yep.
So this is something that is good for everybody. It is kind of a high level thing, but it's good to learn this early on, at least for the pylon and the cannon.
Mhm.
And that is to differentiate between the pylon in production and the cannon in production. Because with the health bars, the structures look different when morphing. And I mean, as a main Protoss, it should even be easier for you to recognize that.
Yeah, I never do that, so I think I'm gonna learn something new right now.
So take a look at this. So here we have the pylon, and just look the difference between. Oh, instant building is still on. Just take a look at the difference between morphing a pylon and morphing a cannon. Or actually, let's put them next to each other like this.
The pylon's higher.
The health bar is higher.
Mhm.
The cannon is like more round as well, and you can see the health, like the pylon, like it goes up much faster. It takes 18 seconds to build. The cannon takes 29 seconds to build. So you will see, like, when a pylon goes down, the health bar will fill significantly faster. The health bar is more to the top than a cannon.
All right. That's.
So you should always be able to tell
Great
this
to
is a
know.
cannon, this is a pylon.
Yep.
So when he's like, let's say, I don't know, doing this, you should know what is a cannon and what. Okay, that's a lot, but you should be able to see what is a cannon and
Yeah,
what
now
is
I
a
can see.
pylon.
Now I can see. Yeah, I can see.
These four
Usually
are
I click on
cannons.
them, right? To see.
Yeah, yeah, but you need to know like this.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah.
because the worst thing you can do when pulling SCVs,
Mhm.
like let's say he's morphing like he did like 2 pylons and a cannon, you almost never want to attack the pylon with your SCVs, because it builds fast and it has more HP than the cannon. So it's really inefficient to attack the pylon, and it's also unnecessary. Simply because the pylon's not a cannon, it doesn't attack you. There's some specific, like,
Gabe dropping bars, dude.
maybe if you get a high level
Pylon
and
is not a
they
cannon. It doesn't attack you. Holy
they do,
wisdom.
like when they do like more specific cannon rushes, like on some maps you can like go to a corner, you've probably experienced that, they do like a 3 pylon wall and then they make a cannon. That kind of stuff. Then you have to like pull the SCVs and like kill the pylons and take out the cannon here that is walled off before the pylons go up. That kind of stuff. So like at some point maybe there is going to be a reason, but generally speaking, one of the biggest mistakes you can make is attacking pylons with your SCVs. It's really bad. By the way, maybe at some point we get there, but there's also a difference between the different tech structures. So, for example, if I Reaper Scout, I can tell you what tech structure it is without clicking on it. So there's also a difference between Robo, Twilight, and Stargate. I can tell you which building is what, just based on this image.
What? It's like, is it the health bar again?
It's always the health bar, yeah. Because if you look, if you turn off the health bar, you will see that they all are literally the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless they are close to being done, then you can see, like the closer they are done, you can see what they are.
This is clip worthy, Gabe, I think.
Yeah, well, I think I might already have a clip on that. But either way, like here,
Okay.
obviously without the health bar, you can't tell, only when they are about to finish. But with the health bar, you can see what building is what.
So the first one is Twilight, because it's higher, or what?
No, that's the highest is always the Stargate.
Oh, Stargate. And then the second highest is like the Twilight and Robo, right?
Yeah, Twilight Robo.
Man, this is great.
Yeah, but you should remember Pylon and Cannon, of course. Like when they first, like,
Yeah.
when they're like here you can see the difference. When
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like
totally.
orange.
Now when you know it, you can't unsee it
Yeah.
anymore, right?
Like when they first morph in, it can be maybe harder to see.
Yeah.
But like now you can see it.
Yeah, yeah, I can totally see it.
But yeah, easy can rush defense because you just pulled the boys and we just went for the cannons. We took out the probes. All good. You just have to remember to make an orbital and don't like make the marine. Making the marine is very important. Like that's the difference between dealing with a cannon rush as a Protoss and as a Terran. As a Terran you can make a marine, which is building faster than the Zealot. And it's also a range unit, so even if they like it's nice DPS. And you can like zone out the probes, you know. So even if they get a cannon on the low ground, just make sure you get like a bunker with marines in your main base, and then they can't get cannons there, and then you're safe. But ideally, they never get cannons up. I think that's how you should approach it. Against the noob cannon rush, they do. That's what we call a noob cannon rush, is when they just put the cannons on the low ground without any protection. That's a noob cannon rush.
Without protection.
Yeah. Without protection.
All right, I'm ready. You ready?
I'm always ready.
All right. Man, we're doing good today.
Yeah, the game against the Zerg was a little bit close for my taste.
Yeah, I think that my hesitation on attacking after the first wave was really like it provides the ground for the Zerg to come back,
You
right?
can also do so much better in your execution. There's still a lot of room for improvement, especially when you take your third. Like sometimes you actually, like last time you did it better in some of your games than you did it right now. Maybe even last week you did it better in some games. Like sometimes you still get confused about the build order.
Insufficient minerals.
Yeah, I am.
So focus on the build order, like what buildings to get when. I'll tell you in this game, yeah, one small improvement when you take your third. And pay more attention to your worker saturation.
What's going on?
There are not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Like make sure to avoid idle SCVs. So always like send them back to mining whenever you make a structure. I think that's the easiest to do it.
That necessitates additional supply depots.
How many SCVs should I pull to defend a cannon rush? 4 SCVs against 1 cannon is gonna be enough. If you pull them like in time, which you have like 10 seconds or so a reaction time. But it's better to have a couple more even, like 5 even. 5 is the safest.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Go ahead.
5 SCV is way too low. That is incorrect. Per cannon. 4 SCVs, I mean, per cannon, of course.
Insufficient minerals.
So usually they make 2 cannons, so you pull 8 SCVs.
There are not enough
Or to be safe, you can even pull like
Yep.
10. If you see 2 cannons go up, and they're exposed, just pull 10. But at least like 8 is a good number, for sure.
command center upgraded.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Let's go. In the rear, we here.
Insufficient minerals. More minerals required.
Armed and ready.
We have not
Yeah, you also
enough
put
SCVs.
workers on the probe, ideally. So that's why I'm saying usually you can pull like even 9 or 10 against 2 cannons. Oh man,
Death from above.
you're very reckless with your rally point. Just put it like above, below your supply depots, like straight, like pretty much below your natural ramp. 'Cause,
Natural
like,
ramp?
Yeah, yeah. No. Sorry, main ramp, like where the plate is, behind the plate on the low ground. Yeah.
Add-on complete.
Rally your SCVs. And rally your SCVs. Rally your SCVs. Rally. No. Rally and then slide. Rally and then slide. Now slide. That's what we discussed in the replay last time.
Rally
Slide.
and then what?
Slide. Slide SCVs. Worker slide. You don't know that term?
Has been constructed.
No.
That's how it's called. Sliding workers from, like, whenever you take a new base and you oversaturate it, you slide. Oh, no. Cancel.
Oh,
Remember the build order. Remember the build order.
It's CC first. Yeah.
And mules.
Insufficient.
You're not making SVs. Come on. We need to be better already.
Don't you think I'm trying, bro?
Ah,
These-
Focus.
You know that I put it like do you know like I do it twice a day, dude?
yeah, all good, but we have already done it better like so often. Now we get supply block and we don't have a third. Like cut some units, it's fine.
Require additional supply depots.
If we make the third soon, it's okay.
Go ahead. You can.
But you really have to remember the order of buildings.
Now we go like CC, right?
Yeah. That's like, it's so important. This is the most important. If you don't do this, leave the game and start again. Like, we're gonna win this game, I think. Like, I think your macro is still good enough if you get the correct buildings in time, that we still win
I'm
the
gonna
game.
go double barracks now, Gabe.
Yes.
Are you okay with it?
Yes, this is the most important. That's perfect. And now if you do the next 2 steps right as well.
Yeah. Now we
Everything is
need
fine.
E-base, right? Gabe?
Yeah, see how easy it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
You see that?
Let's go.
Man, it
Drop
can be
mules,
so
drop
easy.
Mules, drop mules, and then
Yeah. They are called, dude. They are called.
and then
And then we produce stuff.
yeah.
And then
then?
we need bunkers. No, wait.
No,
it's
no.
the thing, the
In your
supply
natural.
thing.
There are not enough
No.
minerals.
In your natural.
Insufficient.
What is my natural?
Go ahead.
The next 2 buildings. 2 barracks, 2 e-base, 2.
Go, go, go.
No,
barracks
don't
is
do
coming.
this to me.
What? What I am not doing, dude?
Yeah, the next step. To what? Guys, in the chat.
tech
To
lab.
what? No? Before that.
Sure. What?
You're not making SCVs, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
What is
Wait,
missing?
what am I? I'm
In
not
your
forgetting
natural.
anything, dude.
No, gas.
but
2 gas. No, man.
we now have
It's fine,
perfect
it's fine.
saturation, Gabe. Oh, now we don't. Too bad.
Complete.
Okay, focus up. Drop mules.
No, we upgrade. Yeah.
Upgrades,
finish.
just as important
And
as
then we
making
go
SCVs.
for more racks.
Yeah, 2 of them. See, it's so easy to remember. 2 barracks,
we-
2 e-base,
how-
2 gas, 2 barracks.
How many do we have now?
Command center
5.
upgraded.
Yeah, 5.
Take the third, take the third. Set the rally point. Make SCVs.
I'm making
make...
SCV, Gabe.
Yeah.
You like it?
Starport. Whenever you make the armory, we make the starport.
I'm not producing right now.
You scared me.
Come on, you practice this.
I'm not hitting it. Okay.
Rally. Rally mules. Make a bunker at your third and set the send the units there now. Like, what if he attacks your third? You know. And whenever you do this step against Zerg, we get safety turrets ideally. 2 reactor, safety turrets. Safety turrets, safety turrets, safety turrets, safety turrets. Make SCVs.
What's going on?
Dude.
Oh, there we go. Make SCVs. Make SCVs, make SCVs, make SCVs.
Research complete.
Okay.
That
Supply?
necessitates additional supply. Our upgrade has finished.
We hear you.
Perfect. Okay, now you have to figure it out yourself again. Reactor and your starport 2-2. And this is also where you forget to do anything.
Add-on complete.
We close, yeah?
The add-on.
And at gas at your third. And how many SCVs do we need?
66. We're getting there.
Insufficient
And what was the benchmark for 66?
7 minutes. I'm a minute late.
required.
We're not even there. You're more than a minute late. Way more. Okay, perfect. And now we reach the worker count. We add barracks. 3. And actually, this is great.
Add-on complete.
We made the best out of it. We didn't hit the benchmark, but the order of operations is great now. We just have to produce units now and not get supply blocked.
Be in the rear. What's going
Make
on?
units and don't get supply blocked and drop mules. Make units, don't get supply blocked and drop mules.
Not enough energy.
Make units, 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 make units.
Not enough minerals.
I am trying.
Insufficient.
Medevacs,
Insufficient
medevacs, 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 medevacs.
That necessitates
Hotkey your stuff.
not enough
Focus up.
mineral field depleted.
Put units in the bunker. Make units and don't get supply blocked. Put units in your bunker.
Additional supply depots.
Dude.
We've depleted a mineral field.
Don't get supply block, make units. Yeah, great, great, great.
The add-on.
Set your rally point. Yeah. I think we can go soon. What are the upgrades? Reactors, by the way. Reactors, reactors.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Spend your gas.
Acquire additional
One last round of
supply
supply depots, I think. We're not 200 supply yet. One last round. Yeah, nice. Shift click. Okay. So now, go and be patient. So, scan
What
ahead. Be patient. Siege a tank. Select submarine. Stim forward. Stim forward. Scan. No, not everything. You're being reckless again.
has been constructed.
You're stepping off creep with like on creep with like everything.
Upgrade complete.
Like just select some units, stim them here, stim some forward.
Mineral field has
Select more units, stim them to the bottom right,
mineral field.
stim them to the far right.
By the numbers, boys.
Just figure out where he is and just position yourself there for a little bit. Make units and send them across. Macro, macro. Unsiege and go. You move your tanks now. Oh, oh, oh. Pull back to your tanks. Pull back to your tanks. Pull back behind your tanks. Pull back behind. Nice focus fire. Okay, we're behind the tanks. We need every unit. You are fighting with like 1/3 of your army right now. Make stuff, make stuff, make stuff, make stuff. Like now you use F2. Suddenly we have an army. Where was this army before? Okay, medevacs. Go, go, go. This was the first fight. Go, go, go. Scan where his army is. No banelings. Nothing to scare.
has
No
been
banelings, nothing to scare. Just siege your tanks in the correct position, close to his units, and then go. Or siege them one by one.
Not enough energy.
You're
I
not
should
close
move
to his
now, right,
units.
without scan.
You're once again, no, that's doesn't matter. Just
Insufficient
go,
energy.
unsiege everything. Everything.
We've depleted a mineral field.
Go and siege. Everything. Ugh. We gave him so much time. Macro. Macro. Pull back and macro. One more time. One more time. 3-3, you never started.
A mineral field has been depleted.
You also left so many tanks behind.
Mineral field depleted.
I definitely see our main weakness, I feel like, is against Zerg. You still have, like, tanks somewhere. There's, like, 2 tanks in the middle that are just still standing there. And this one as well. Just take everything you have. Just take everything you have. Make stuff. Wait until you have an army. This is the worst rally point I've ever seen.
A mineral field has been depleted.
Never put the rally point on top of your units.
Mineral field.
That's the worst thing you can do.
Been waiting on you, boy. This better be
Alright. Now, one more time. Scan his army. Oh, Brute Lords. I guess we should go more Marines then.
That is not possible. We are at
We can
max.
still
We've
beat
depleted
Brute
a
Lords by
mineral
just
field.
making Marines. Take everything, you don't have everything hotkeyed.
who wants some.
Yeah, like now you actually, now you yeah! Yes, yes, yes! Keep doing this. Nice mana mule. Okay, so against Brute Lords we need to get, no, don't focus, just A move. Pull back everything. Go back. We need just mass Marines. Okay, I think we have lost. But just try and remax again. And wait for 3-3.
Armed and ready. This better be good. 10-4.
But you did it right. That was good. It's just that he
how
has
was it
Brute
good?
Lords
I'm
and we
losing,
can't do
right?
anything about... It's just that he has Brute Lords and we can't do anything about Brute Lords. Like, it's just
No?
checkmates. Nope.
Can we just...
Honestly, we just
don't
make
think we
Marines
lose.
and we just go. Just
wait.
mass Marines. And Medivacs. No more tanks. Just mass Marine Medivacs. And don't fight without being 200 supply. What are you trying to do there?
Oh,
You need to
didn't-
max out on just pure Marine Medivac now. Medivacs. So our plan against Brute Lords is just to have so many Marines that you can just A move
You
them.
don't have to force...
Like, take
can we not
everything,
just
take
go-
everything.
Can we just drop one into their main?
No,
No? We
Not
don't?
enough
Okay.
energy.
chill. Go. A move and stim.
Our upgrade has finished.
And now you just stim below the Brute Lords and A move. Stim below the Brute Lords, A move. Stutter step. Yeah. Don't focus, just A move.
Depleted a mineral field.
Stutter step forward and A move. Okay, go. Nice! Yes!
Ooh!
There we go.
Ooh, Gabe! Ooh! Ooh, Gabe! Ooh!
Platinum. Here we go.
How do you feel?
Well, we didn't hit the benchmark in that game.
Yeah, I think if,
And
if my
we
macro
have to
was
work on
tighter,
your
it would have
engagements
been
against
a
Zerg.
hard win, right? Yeah.
Sorry. Say again?
I think if I hit the benchmark that you set, I think it would be a hard win.
Yeah, your engagements are atrocious against Zerg, though. We have to, I think, talk about that.
I
more.
think what you are trying to say is it's we have a lot of room to improve.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, that's good, right? That's good. Ooh.
Let me think what to start actually. I guess maybe the unit tester. Let me try and show you that in the unit tester on my stream.
Yeah. Oh man, it's fun. It's more fun today for some reason.
Yeah, winning is fun.
It's, dude, you have to let that go, man. That's we are improving, we are vibing. That's why it's good. Win or lose is sometimes not only
I'm losing my mind, you mean?
it's a part of it, right?
Okay. Alright, so.
Dude, the bruise lords got targeted down. You saw that? Good.
Armed and go ahead. Who wants some?
Yeah, there's also another good point, Brute Lords. I need to talk about Brute Lords. So this is what like an army looks like that's like 160-ish supply. But somehow your army, when you're 160 supply, it looks like this.
This better be good. Affirmative.
Like you need to collect your units. You don't sack your rally point. You have like too many siege tanks like randomly sieged like to defend your bases. Like when you go. So like F2, select everything and just one tank at the third. You attack with like half your army so often. You don't.
Yeah, I had 3 tanks at home, right?
Yeah.
You gonna give me orders?
Okay, so we have our army collected,
Been waiting on
and now we want to push the Zerg. And you actually did that right, just too late into the game. So what we do is we just go. We're like in the middle of the map. Let's put some creep here. We're in the middle of the map. There's creep here. We don't know where the enemy is. That doesn't work here. There's creep tomorrows here. We're in the middle of the map. So how do we go on creep? So first of all, creep doesn't matter. You just go on the creep. It doesn't matter. You scan for it, but like you don't give a damn about the creep. So what we do is now we are in front of the creep, and we have one tank ideally already sieged. So one way to clear the creep is just to select some of your marines and stim them like this, and then just kill the creep. That's what we need to do. We need to clear the creep like that. Well, honestly, I don't even know if we need to do that. What we definitely need to do is now we just
Yeah, we want to clear creeps, Gabe. I don't want to step
Yeah.
onto creep without clearing it.
the way that you now then step on the creep is you siege your tanks and you just move your tanks. Siege them, get closer. Siege them, get closer. And you just create like this siege tank line, you know? And that's how you do it against banelings. So now if he engages you, you just run back like I showed you last time. And your tanks are split. So if he has mass banelings, you just run back behind the tanks now.
And the tanks soak up the banelings, right?
Yeah. And what do you do if you want to go further now? Well, you select the last tanks and click them here. And then you siege these forward, step by step, if he has banelings. Now, if he has roaches and hydras, we want to have, like, if there's nothing to fear, I would like to say it, we just clump up the tanks, we see what the army is, and we just keep everything close together. And then let's actually create a small army. And then when he has his army, when you take the fight, like here, here's the Zerg, here's my army. So a lot of times what you do is you have like your tanks siege like far in the back, and then just your marines are fighting.
Which we don't want, right?
This is bad, yeah. So what we want is obviously that the tanks come with you. So essentially, if there's no banelings, we just have everything clumped up, and we just like it's so simple. We stim, A move, siege. Just make sure that the tanks are participating in the fight. If they don't participate in the fight, unsiege and get closer.
Okay, so I need to extract like hard rules, right? For me to memorize these things. So I think a hard rule for me to remember here, you can clarify if it's not correct, okay? Or confirm. And that is to think that in my army as the damage dealers are actually the tanks, not the Marines, right? So the Marines make sure the tanks don't disappear, but I don't fight without the tanks. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And against banelings, you want to split your tanks, and you automatically split them by like doing this. You
By
aim
lining
forward,
them, right? Mm-hmm.
siege, and then oh no, the Zerg is coming. Stim and go back and siege all tanks. Like stim, go back to the tanks, go back even further.
Yeah.
This is the reason you struggle against Zerg. Like if you actually learn how to take a fight, it would be so much easier. They could do nothing.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Some of your traits that you're taking are like you lose like all your Marines to like 5 banelings so often. Like in every game, there's like that kind of connection. So if you learn this, then we're already gonna be so much better.
Yeah. We hit platinum. Okay.
Yeah, I'm very happy for today so far.
2-7.
I think
Yeah.
we have 2-7 already. It's pretty good.
That's good. That's good. Are we good for the day, or do we want to
No.
continue?
I think we can play another one. I
Wait,
think
we
we can
good?
still rank up.
Wait. So we good? Are we good for the day, or do we continue? What you're saying, right?
It depends on you. Like,
Yeah, I can do more. I can. I don't know why, but today I enjoyed a lot more, and it doesn't cost me too much energy as well.
yeah,
Maybe I just need to hit the
nice.
gym before I hit you, or you hit me. Actually, I feel a lot better today. You too? How is your energy level for today, Gabe?
It's always good.
No, it's not, dude. Don't gaslight yourself. So we going for another one?
Yeah, I want to
let's
see
do it.
some progress.
Yeah,
Or at least I want to
huge
see
progress, right? We started silver, I think. We started silver. Now we platinum in 2 weeks.
Like I want to see you like. I want to see even more improvement already. You know, I want to see.
This is huge, Gabe, for me, right? I mean, for
yeah,
you,
it's
you were-
already great, but
for me, like I used to hate playing Terran and playing against Terran, right? I used to hate it, and now I can smile playing Terran, right? And I smile even more when I play against Terran.
I just want to see you do the build, like the order of operations. Just, like
It is, it sounds so silly, and every time you have to tell me, I can feel you that this feels silly, but for models like us, like me, dude, it's not easy. Okay,
yeah,
it's
that's
not
what I'm
easy.
saying. Like we're getting a lot of wins that are just because we're having like good mechanics. But if you just get the entire build order down,
We don't need mechanics.
More minerals
we can
required.
we can be so much more efficient without having like better mechanics.
What do you mean
basically.
by good mechanics when I die like to 5 banelings with my entire army?
Well, that's your main problem, but I think we can already reach like 3,000 MMR easily. If we just remember 2 barracks, 2 E-base, 2 gas, 2 barracks,
Insufficient.
starport armory. If we remember this, then it's perfect.
Yep. I have bad experiences playing this build against Terran, right? Do we still stick to it?
Yeah. It can battle cruiser maybe or what?
No,
Reaper Rush?
It's there's a lot of like they siege me on 2 base with tanks most of the time,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
I can't break out.
Yeah, I see.
That's what happens to me, right? Are we allowed to Reaper scout?
No.
No. Okay.
What do you even want to
Hella
scout?
nervous. If Reapers are coming, it's really
I
difficult.
think it's more
to defend.
likely you're gonna lose your Reaper.
Yeah, that's true.
Just do the build.
There are not enough minerals.
If your execution becomes good enough, you're safe against everything
are
without
allowed.
scouting.
Yeah.
Command
But like
center
one way
operational.
to be safer is like not to put the Reaper so much in front. Look at that, make SCVs. Like, why are we not making SCVs?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Warriors,
Wait.
it appears we must hold.
Hi. Oh, danke dir. Guck mal, ob ich auch was für dich hab.
no scouting whatsoever now. Well, we never scout. It's not important. How we react? Well, against cheese, we leave at the moment. Like, if you can't even play the first 5 minutes of the game, then scouting doesn't matter, basically. If you can remember how to play the first 5 minutes, if you get the muscle memory, that's when we can start scouting and stuff and reacting.
I'm back, sorry. Got my groceries delivered.
Yeah, good.
The battle rages once
Okay.
more.
Focus on the build. Today is some very strict coaching.
We have not
It's
enough-
strict every day, Gabe.
We require more Vespene gas.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's all right. I appreciate you for it. I think, you know, it doesn't bother me too much, but I hope you would have some more empathy towards yourself, you know? The way you talk sometimes, I feel like you're in pain a lot.
Yeah, because I'm watching you play, you know.
Yeah.
Like, watching you lose
That
like
was-
30
that must be the
Marines to
reason.
like 5 banelings. Like, of course I'm in pain.
Insufficient energy.
Do you feel that? Do you feel all the pain that the Marines also feel? Is that how
Yeah.
it goes?
Focus.
So wait, I'm gonna go for after the tank for the CC, correct?
Yeah.
And
And
now
put another
I'm gonna
worker on the
rally
gas.
my stuff.
Yeah, close. You have one. You're lacking one worker. Yeah. Good.
Wait, it's not working. Okay.
A mule. Another thing that you commonly forget, but it's okay. Mule, as long as you
It's
eventually
delayed
drop
a
it,
little
it's
bit.
okay.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but mule, you don't lose the money. It's fine.
Command center upgraded.
it's somewhat delayed though.
The first couple mules you should remember, though. Once again, you're not
Okay,
dropping
now
mule.
I'm gonna go.
Drop mule. You wouldn't have to make that supply depot now if you drop mules, basically.
Can I build?
Yeah,
can I
yeah, yeah.
build? Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's actually 30 seconds late, but yeah.
No, that's actually not important. That's totally fine. Just make SCVs
There are not enough. We require additional
and do the other
supply.
stuff correctly while making
Money
SCVs.
is not going.
Insufficient minerals.
Yeah, if you feel like you're lacking minerals, then it's probably because of mules. Don't get supply block. Okay, now it's time for the next step.
Now we go double Rex,
Always 2, yeah.
and then we're gonna follow it up. with
SCVs,
double eBay.
SCVs, you're not making SCVs.
There are not enough minerals.
Yeah, you know what to do. If you're lacking minerals, it's probably because you don't drop mules.
Construct additional supply depots. Not enough energy.
Perfect. So far, it's a flawless game in my books.
Yeah.
2 eBay and then 2 what?
Insufficient energy.
2 eBay, 2 Rex, and not 2 more.
Not
Rex.
again. Not again. In your natural.
What?
No! Why do you always forget
Oh,
the
yeah.
gas? Why? It's a good though. You forgot it, but it's still flawless. Still
Someone
flawless.
help!
Still flawless. Upgrades, and 2 on your barracks. It's always 2. That's what we learned today. And then 2 more. What? Ignore that. You have tanks. So yeah! Perfect. Flawless. Oh my god. You're making me proud this game.
Command center upgraded.
Oh. Whenever this happens, don't forget to make SCVs. And hotkey your command center. That's a common mistake that you make as well. It's like the same every
The
time.
landing zone is
Yep.
obstructed.
And another mistake, your saturation.
Insufficient energy.
You're mining so inefficiently right now because you lost SCVs as well, but also because you didn't have enough workers there to begin with. Sometimes it's better to like first fix the saturation and then take the third. Because now it's even harder, I feel like, with the third base flying. Okay, armory and starport. No, first in the main. Fix the saturation in main first before you take your third. Like, yeah. Please fix that in the main.
Port, armory,
Not quite an armory, but close.
6 in the main. What?
eBay. Armory. Okay, the gas in the main. No. Look at the gas in main. That's
Oh,
the last thing.
yeah.
Perfect. And now we can set the rally point to the third, and now we can get safety turrets. Don't forget supply. Yeah, that's fine. I can TVT. Just don't make too many.
The add-on has
Hotkey
been
stuff.
constructed.
Hotkey stuff.
You must construct
Starport.
additional supply depots.
SCVs.
We require
I
additional
say something
supply
10 times because it's very important.
Yeah,
Upgrade
I
complete.
can relate. I understand.
Like I
That
said,
we're-
like our main goal, we need to get 3 base running, and then the world is like free. We need to get 3 base running. That's right now what we have to do. And add-ons.
Our research is complete.
Get 3 base running. Gases. Drop mules. Economy. That's all about.
Insufficient energy.
Or like macro. That's everything in StarCraft. Set the rally point in your natural. Set a rally point. It doesn't matter if like Marines are standing randomly in your main. You're gonna F2 when you push anyways.
So we are lacking 3 racks, right?
Yes, perfect. Flawless game. Legit, I think this is your best game so far. If we don't get supply block now and if we max out properly.
Complete.
Perfect. Don't get supply block and max out and perfect. And don't forget upgrades. And just make stuff now. Spend your gas, make Marines. Spend your gas, make Marines.
The add-on has been constructed. More minerals required. Not enough
Economy is running. Spend your gas. Get a few more supplies. I don't think these 2 are
necessitates
enough.
Additional supply depots. We
Build them wherever and yeah, always rally. Okay, he's scanning. Just watch out on the minimap. Whenever they scan, they might attack you. Whatever, just go. Can take out the rock, yeah. And then just go. F2 everything, like I said, you like to attack with like 1/3 of your army. Reactors and spend your gas.
mineral fields
In the main,
depleted.
reactors. Actually in TVT you can leave some tanks, just the 2 tanks at the third that you have sieged on the rock. 2 tanks at the third. No, the 2 tanks, bring them with you. At your third.
Upgrade has finished.
Above your third, where your army is. These two tanks there. Yeah, thank you. Now I'm happy. Make some supplies and go. Use scans like map pack to figure out where his army is.
A
Make
mineral
stuff and
field
go.
has been depleted.
Go. See, we have an army. We have like way more than him. You siege too early.
Add-on complete.
If he is not sieged, okay. Just go around. Unsiege.
Construct additional supply depots.
Always bring your tanks, unsiege.
That
Can I-
necessitates
Can I
supply depots.
What?
can I hit his main?
You go wherever the tanks are not sieged.
Can I have 1 medevac for his main? No?
Nope.
Depleted a mineral field.
You don't have enough medevacs to like doom drop. You have to scan. You just go, I guess.
A mineral field has been
He's unsieged. We go. Now we can go for the main. But like, don't drop. Like, just select your army and go. Siege here and send the Marines in the main, or in the natural rather. Be careful. I think he has tanks at the third. Yeah, nice scans. Awesome. GG. Flawless game. This was legit good. Macro, get 3-3, like that kind of stuff, but That was good. That's what I wanted to see. Your rally point is awful. Like I said, this is awful to like look at your reinforcements. Look what they are doing.
They're dying.
Yeah. Scan. Like you're moving into a planetary without seeing anything.
Oh.
Like yeah. Collect your army and then go again. Like in this case, he probably has maybe the bottom left. Like scan more to get information. Like or use the Marines. Yeah. But yeah, the rally point is a really bad habit, basically. It's a really bad habit, your rally point.
Yeah.
You're too addicted to
Yeah, I
just
can see
send
how I
it
lost a
across.
lot there.
It's so bad. Like, it's legit, like, not costing you the game in this case, but
I could have, yeah.
it's
I'm sorry.
a large mistake. Like, we need to stop doing that. Like, this is so much better what you're currently doing. You're collecting your army, you have everything. Yeah, we can... Now you can, like, change your rally point more defensively. Just take your time dealing with this. And then collect your army. That's a good army. And then we just go. Make stuff and go. And just hotkey your army and go. Once again, oh wait, no, that's your main base rally point. Just go. What are you afraid of? There's one... Like, look at Scanner hat. You're running away from a single tank that is sieged. You have 200 supply, he has 5 tanks. We can stomp this. Nice. That game was really good. That game was really good.
Good, good, good.
That was satisfying enough.
Satisfying.
No, that was actually, we did do the... Well, you didn't hit the benchmark, I think, because he also went for like a random drop and it's TVT. And this map gives you a little bit less money, like...
I had a tank for it. You saw that?
Yeah, perfect.
It was good, huh?
But what I'm happy about is that we, well, obviously also with me telling you what to do, always keep that in mind. But really, we did like the build order correctly. So, third command center. Of course, the third was a little bit late because we didn't drop mules instantly, and we made the supply depot before that. But that is not too important. What is important is no supply block, constant SCV production, and then the order of buildings. So first the command center, third base, then 2 barracks, 2 e-base, 2 gas, 2 tech labs, 2 additional barracks, so 5 barracks in total. Then like armory, starport, and then second factory and 8 racks.
Yeah.
This is what we have.
I think we were a little bit lucky as well, right? When he was like a lot on move command, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think we did good macro, but we are also lucky, right?
No, that's just the level of play.
Oh, okay.
Like, that's why I'm so confident that we can reach 3,000 MMR. Like, this MMR, they make blunders.
Yeah. Man, this is weird though. I'm 1 minute supply block, so that's a thing. And it also delayed, like our benchmark is delayed by 45 seconds. Yeah. And if I wasn't supply block, I think that would have been it, right? Basically.
Yeah, I mean, everything is kind of sloppy always, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it needs practice.
I mean, I'm trying to tighten it up, right? I mean, you see it. You see me work like twice a day for it. But yeah, I'm getting there.
It's already going very well. It's perfectly fine.
Okay.
But like I said, what I was happy about is like the order of buildings. While like not getting supply block too much, while making SCVs like consistently. Like, of course, you're gonna have moments where you don't make SCVs for 20 seconds. Like, if you do like everything flawlessly, then you would already be like Master League even with this build, you know?
Really?
Yeah, like, I mean, maybe next time I can show you how easy it is to beat like Master League.
Maybe you want to do it right now and show the stream, huh?
No, I don't really have an account.
We are talking about it all the time, Gabe, but how about proof? Some Masters game proof. You want to have a poll in your stream?
Let me think. I need to go to the bathroom. Let me think if I have
Yeah,
an account that I can
now
use.
he needs to powder
No,
his
no,
nose,
no.
right?
We can maybe use even the Grandmaster account.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
if you wanna
totally
watch.
ready for it.
But I need a bathroom break. Be right back.
Yeah, it's a
in 2
great
minutes.
it's a great day. Let's end it with you winning a game with this build on Grandmaster level, Gabe. Huh?
Yeah, well, let's see if it's possible. Okay,
Let's
be right
do
back.
it. Let's
And
do it.
be right back.
I will call you the build order if you want, and make sure you build SCVs. I, I can assist you on that. Oh. So let's see. Can we find chat? In the meantime, so where's the chat though? Hello, chat. Are you guys enjoying Gabe's suffering and my advancement? Do you feel the pains? Hello, Conrike, Mugway. Being a coach must be hard. Frankly, I'm sure you're about to say that being the coachee must be hard, and I totally agree with that, Frankie. Darian, wait, it's Dorian. Can you get my MMR quickly so I can learn something? Yeah, Conrad, where you're at, dude. I'm trying my best, so I'm putting in like an hour or 2 hours a day in 2 sessions to work on the build. So I'm doing my best. But he won't let me drop the main, right? Imagine, I mean, he's not there yet, but imagine we just drop 1 medevac in the main and then attack the front, right? That would be the game. But yeah, he's not there yet. Gabe is developing. So, recognize myself. Yeah, Mowgli. We all bronze, right? Well, Gabe, at least. I think you're streaming yourself. Keep
Okay.
following your progress. Yeah, thanks. I don't think I can stream the game because I don't think you're gonna have too much. I don't think you're gonna benefit so much. I think you find it beneficial in this game because Gabe is actually carrying the games, right? I'm just doing what's been told. So, hey, Gabe, you're back.
Yes. Okay.
The chat have been very nice to me. They are
They're
so
always very
well
nice.
mannered.
The problem is I'm gonna try to do it on my like normal account, but I don't like against master. It's free. Like let's say I
So
play
let's
against
do
someone.
master. Yeah.
I don't have an
do master.
account for
You
master.
don't have an
League.
account?
I don't really have like an account that's like 5k or whatever.
Yeah, but you can do 4K, right? You can ask Zedek for his account, maybe?
No, I mean that'd be too easy. We're gonna make a challenge. If you want to stick around, then
Yeah, sure. I'm here. I'm
let's go.
totally here for it. I have singing lessons in an hour, maybe. I need to take a nap before that.
yeah, we're gonna
but,
play 1 or 2 games. It shouldn't take
I'm
too
totally open to. You
Yeah,
want me to backseat you a little bit on what you need? The build order?
long. If I'm not making SCVs or whatever, sure.
we are there for you, Gabe.
Okay.
I'm gonna be joining chat as well and watch you play and make sure that we keep you on track with the build order, right?
So my MMR here is like 5.7. So
Mm-hmm.
if I run into like a 6.5 or whatever, I'll just leave because there's no point. Like I'm not gonna be the 6, like above 6k. I'm not gonna win. I think it's
Okay,
gonna
okay.
like be a loss.
You want me to send you the Google Docs for?
I think I remember the build on my
Yeah, you got it.
in my head.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
So
alright.
let's
Just
see.
making sure. I want
See
to
what we got here.
focus. Okay, focus.
Focus. Oh yeah, perfect. 4.5k Protoss. So 5.4k.
5.4.
5,400. That's perfect. That's exactly the level I think I can defeat. Maybe not consistently. I'm not sure actually, but I'm pretty sure.
Excuses afterwards, right? We focus for now.
SCV ready.
Yeah.
What's going
Okay.
on?
Not enough minerals.
Let's see what we have here.
Not enough minerals.
There's just one adjustment I'm gonna make to the. Oh, look how easy it is. He just left.
It's over. He sees.
Ah, that's a
HeroMarine
shame.
and
Because
just left.
This guy was the perfect player to do it against, honestly.
What happened? ask him in custom, maybe.
Yeah. There's just one adjustment I'm gonna make to the build, like very small one. I'm gonna play one gas triple command center. That's how to make it like more efficient, basically.
One gas triple command center.
But
Yeah, but then
we
you
don't do
won't
that.
float so much, right?
Yeah. But we don't do that because it's even greedier. So when they do like a Reaper rush or whatever, it's all over. It's way easier to just do it with double gas like we are doing for a beginner, but it's not the most efficient because of that 46 supply block. I think I mentioned that one time. There's a way to make the triple CC Reaper expand build that we're using like more efficiently, and that is just by.
Do we consider this
Laser
cheating
gas.
for the time being?
I can also like if you think it's cheating, I can do 2 gas.
I think we should stick to what we discussed, right?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's just not for me. Not only for me. I believe you, of course. But
it's TVT.
it's for the viewers.
5.1k.
fellas.
But TVT is tricky. Let's see.
Not enough.
I'm afraid
Am I
of one
hearing
thing in TVT, and that is well,
Not enough
2 things:
minerals.
either proxy
Not enough minerals.
or when they are doing.
This is 5k. It's easy
Reaper
for you,
Hallion.
right?
Well, the build has limitations. Like I said, if
Not
I
enough
do it like
minerals.
exactly like you do, then it has like some
Not
limitations.
enough minerals.
So in
Not
TVT,
enough minerals.
I cannot defend against early game aggression if I skip the bunker,
Not
for
enough
example.
minerals.
Now I have to say though, the map that I got is very fortunate. It's one of the best maps for this
Additional
I could have
supply
gotten.
depots
Don't you
required.
find it a little bit distracting to play on a higher graphics? By the way.
It just looks nicer
Not
for the
enough
stream.
minerals.
Oh yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, for sure.
Not enough
I
minerals.
prefer playing on low as well,
Not
but
enough minerals.
looks
Not enough
nicer.
Minerals.
Okay, and TVT actually doing the with 2 gases fine. And this guy is exactly the level that I can beat with this, I think. Let's see. I can tell, well, I think there's a good chance it's going to be an easy one, but I can also like tell after the game
Yeah.
if it's even possible or not, or if I have to get lucky
Gabe,
or not.
Gabe, I'm your friend, so no need for explanation. You're gonna make it, my friend. You're gonna make it. I believe.
Nice.
I can already read in your chat that you have been adopting the positivity mindset as well. So I'm very
Well,
glad
that's
for that.
always what people tell me.
Yeah, that's right. Let's do the positivity mindset game like yesterday. That's a good thing, right? That's a good thing.
Command center upgrade. Not enough
Yeah.
Your chat is
minerals.
being so nice to you.
Not enough minerals.
I know,
Not enough.
they're always nice. Okay.
Big Gabe being coached right now. Nice.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Does it make you nervous
Insufficient
not to have your
gas.
Reaper for scouting?
No, I would
Not
not scout.
enough minerals.
Anyways.
Okay.
Scouting in TVT like this now would be crazy. Like, that's just so bad.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, certain things could become tricky. The longer nothing happens, the more likely everything is fine. If nothing is happening, we are happy. And we're not, well, at some point we are safe. But yeah, see, like there's already double Reaper. But now he makes.
I think is it distracting to you when I engage in the
No, you can talk as much as you want.
Okay. Venser, I think I got your point wrong, by the way. Oh, the Reaper is coming in. Let's see how our hero is doing it.
Command center upgrade.
Man, that's crazy,
complete.
Do you have delay?
Wow, what the fuck? I would have been dead. Holy moly. Yeah, Venser, I think I got your question wrong. So, you can totally follow my progress. We are streaming every week on Tuesday and Thursday.
Not enough minerals.
So if you want to join, feel free. It's twice a week,
Not enough minerals. Not enough
and
minerals.
I'm sure that Gabe is gonna be uploading this the progression also in a separate
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, it's coming.
playlist as well.
It's coming in videos even.
Yeah, great. Gonna be the progression you're looking for, I hope. You know, you would be cool to have you a little.
Okay, we already survived like one of the worst parts,
Additional
worst
supply
parts of the game.
required.
So Venser, what you are suggesting, I think we are doing right now, right?
Not enough
It's just I have
minerals.
nothing to tell him.
Not enough minerals.
I think he
Not
knows the
enough
build, right?
minerals.
On the way. Got SCV ready.
Yeah, BC rushes. I think when we hit 3K, I can bribe him to go BC rushing with me.
Okay,
We did it one time off stream, by the way. It was very painful for him.
Not
You're gonna
enough
enjoy it.
minerals.
we've just gotten great scouting information.
Not enough
That is?
minerals.
Good and bad news. He's gonna attack us,
It's gonna be
but
drop,
at least
a drop,
we
right?
know it's coming.
Yeah,
Not enough minerals.
and he got still primary. So you keep your tanks there and not one in the main? Okay.
I have one in the main.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, you have one in the main. Okay. So you have been paying attention.
Yeah, so essentially, he's doing a 2-base all in.
Uh-huh.
Or not, is it even an all in? Could be an all in.
Good thing I show you how to keep one in the main, right?
Yeah, it's because you showed me.
Yeah, I
So
know,
I
I
keep
know.
it here now.
Not enough
Yeah.
minerals.
Of course.
Not
Thank you very much for that. It's great.
Yeah, you're
advice.
very welcome. I mean, if we can
Not enough minerals.
if we can advance in this tempo, I think you're gonna get close to Clem very soon.
Not enough additional supply depots required.
So I just have to like somehow defend the push,
Additional
but like
supply
that's gonna be a challenge, I think,
He's
somewhat.
somewhat behind, right? I think we are getting supply blocks.
Actually, it is totally fine. We're not getting supply.
Because we're losing Marines. Ooh.
Not
Are
enough.
you
No,
focus
because the
firing there?
supply finished. Okay, yeah, we won this game.
Really?
Yeah, there's nothing you can do really.
This is usually how I lose the game.
Oh, there's one cyclone I didn't see. That's a little bit annoying.
Minerals.
But yeah, we pretty much
Do we focus fire the tank?
secured this game.
Not enough minerals.
Man, it looks so easy.
We
Okay.
we didn't forget, but armory starport. Like in this case, I don't go for the 5 Rex
Not enough
because I'm
Because
like,
you don't have the money.
yeah, I'm making consistent Marines.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm
because
trying
you
to
gotta
get it as
defend, right?
as early as I can, but
Very
making
nice
the
detail there. Repairs on the tank.
making the armory and the starport before the 5 barracks is more important right now. And he's probably gonna drop in the main, so I'm gonna set my rally point here and make sure we are safe against that.
Wait.
enough
Okay.
minerals.
Okay. Mm.
Not enough.
I have enough gas, I'm not gonna take it yet. Ah, here, see?
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of what I was referring to.
Mhm.
To him, like, sending something. Yeah. And, like, now it's over, because now it's just a normal game.
Yeah, and
I
he's
don't have a
behind, right,
downside.
economically?
Yeah. He's way behind, I think. He,
Yeah.
Not
I think
enough
he is.
energy.
The only downside being, like, I'm playing a suboptimal build, so maybe this build is putting me in a
A
bad
little
spot.
bit behind because of the gas floating as well, right?
Yeah, because it's not the best way to play
Not
TVT.
enough minerals.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's better to play TVT like he does, with a little bit of harassment early on. Now this is kind of random harassment. But like early on with like the medevac that he had.
You know, every time I get like pushed back like this, like delaying my attack, I always getting greeted by BCs a minute later.
Yeah, but I scouted.
Yeah, okay.
I just know everything in this game.
Add
Like I
on.
don't know if he's playing mech. He is actually playing mech.
Are we moving out?
Yeah, soon.
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
First, they'll
Yeah, and
have
he's-
to like stabilize here.
Not enough.
Actually, wait.
minerals.
I wanted to drop, but that's cheating. I'm not gonna drop. Straight up attack from the front.
I think we can learn about dropping soon as well, right? It's gonna change a lot, no?
I think we're not ready for that.
I think we're totally ready for that, Gabe. I think you can do it.
Not enough.
And if you can do it, I can do it, right?
Not enough.
That's
minerals.
the mindset we're going for, Gabe.
So I'm gonna send some Marines on the map right now to get some information.
Add on.
To know where he's expanding. This map is a little bit complicated because I don't know if he's gonna expand here or here like this.
Not enough.
Because of the mineral layout here. Like there's a bottom part of the map that is covered by
Add on. Not enough.
minerals. So you can
Not
also
enough
expand to the
minerals.
bottom. I expanded to the top,
Not enough minerals.
but it seems like he expanded to the bottom.
Are we confirming that and hitting
I
it?
just
or?
scanned, yeah.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, I think we can go for an attack.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, 2-2 is closing
Not
in.
enough minerals.
With 170 supply and like,
Are we moving up the ramp?
Not enough minerals.
yeah, like we do the same that I told you to do. We collect our army.
Completed.
And we drop one tank in the main, right?
No, we just muscle
No?
through. Just go. Micro your units a little bit. Go between the bases. And just go, go, go. Then don't stop. F2 stem across the map.
Not enough minerals.
We focus fire the tanks, no?
Did you? Done.
Nice.
Well.
Nice. Gabe. That was good.
Thank you.
It was good. He got full bases. He tried to out expand you at the end, right?
And yeah, this was just the,
Can we
literally
see? Can
the
we
same.
see the graphs a little bit?
Yeah. Like I was ahead because I went for the Reaper fast expansion. It's more greedy.
Can you show me your SCV count and the timing of it? I would like to see how your progression is when it comes to the harassment. Yeah, you are even you still hit it earlier than I do by half a minute, right? Even though you got
Like
It-
two
that's
base
wild.
all in / pressured, basically. But yeah, that's what I mean. Like you can always win by just playing better until you
Yeah,
reach
wow.
like 5k. at
Facts, dude.
Yeah.
Just play better. What do you
least.
mean?
Yeah, just execute your build better. Like if you hit
Okay.
all the things and if you scout well, like
Uh-huh.
of course you're just working. Like I'm like in this case at this MMR when I play like this, I'm putting myself at a disadvantage because this is not the most optimized way of playing TVT at this level. Or at
Yep.
any level, to be honest. It's not the most optimized.
But we are doing it because it's just easier for me to memorize, right? For the time being.
Yeah, because it's the absolute basics. It's like the easiest that you can, or the easiest way you can play the game, basically. Like you already, like it sounds like, you shouldn't, but like think about it like this. It's obviously difficult for you right now, just remembering like the order of operation with the same build in like every matchup. We do, like I said, triple command center, double barracks, double eBay, double gas, etc. And that is already like obviously hard for you to get down correctly.
It is.
Now
it is.
imagine the same principle, but we play different against every race. And just the first 2 minutes are the same. So just the Reaper fast expansion that I showed you at the very beginning, that is the only thing that is consistent. But then imagine if we learn like 3 separate like builds for each matchup. That would be too much.
Yeah, I mean, I think we gonna move like progressively, right? So for the time being, it's a lot, and I can totally see how it works. Like for until we hit like 3K, and maybe as you said, hot stock, and then we can discuss about how we can change stuff, right? I mean, maybe that's also a hard goal to be set. That at some point we don't attack from the front only anymore, right? But we're getting there.
Yeah, like I can show you like even like methods. Like let's say like a BC rush, which can get you into like 3,000 MMR with like
But that
30
wouldn't be fun,
APM.
right?
Well,
that wouldn't be fun.
these kind of strats are like very limiting, basically. So, if I taught you how to like just do like a build and, even if it gets you to somewhere, like even if like a BC rush gets you really fast into diamond without developing any mechanics, let's say, or high platinum, it's not like the proper way of playing. Like with a BC
totally
rush,
agree.
I think we would like, let's say our goal is to reach 3,000 MMR as early and as easy as we can. Then
So we BC rush only.
something like that, or like a proxy or whatever. Maybe not BC rush, like proxy full Rex Marine or something like that. Something like that would always be the easiest way. But then we have 3,000 MMR, and we're basically shit player. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing to it, you know. Like you do like a cheese, and then you reach MMR fairly quickly.
Yeah.
And then you
but then
hard
you
start.
limit yourself, right? You
hard
cripple
start.
yourself by not having any basics
Yeah, just hard start.
and fundamentals. Yeah, I
So-
totally agree. I think when we have like what we consider a solid understanding of the game and the basics down, and then maybe like in a few months we can have funny sessions, right? Where we just take silly builds and just have fun there. But I totally agree that we can, for the time being, get one build down and then have matchup specific build, and then we can think about being silly, right?
Yeah, of course. Or
Yeah.
when we are
Man,
satisfied.
this is
with
so
our
fun, Gabe.
performance or
Today
whatever.
was like our best session, dude. It's the most enjoyable session. I think it's something to do with our gym. Maybe we shouldn't have to hit the gym before we get together, you know?
While I'm going,
It's just too much testosterone in our veins, dude, when
going
playing
daily
StarCraft.
anyways.
You do it daily? No.
Well, like
Really?
6 times a week.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just go there to talk to people.
I don't know. I can't do that, man. I feel like if I train like 3 times a week in the gym, that's more than enough for me. Because I feel like my body ain't working no more. I have like a difficult time walking home, by the way. I couldn't walk. I had leg day today, so I could barely walk. So
Yeah, I do a lot of, like I said, cardio as well. That's why.
yeah, I think I want to do that as well. Because I look at myself today. I posted on Instagram as well. I look chubby, dude. I look really chubby. I look like a zealot with no charge, basically. It's no good. It's no
I
good.
look like a marauder.
No. You're really strong, you know that. I was very surprised that of your fitness level as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's only getting better.
Yeah, I hope so. I
Alright.
hope so.
Let's see in the
So-
chat. Is there anything we're missing?
Yeah, let's engage with the chat some more, right? Some nice people out there. Being coach must be hard. Yeah, it is. It is. Especially when you got big Gabe and you're
Well,
down
I'm
your
a
neck.
very strict coach, as you can tell.
Yeah.
I'm really trying to, like I said, we have to get rid of certain habits, and I still see a lot of them. So I have to really stress out about these.
Again, you guys have great chemistry. I know, right? I know.
Yeah.
It's because of my good looks. It's he's totally in love with me, you know, because I'm so nice looking.
Yeah, wait for the in real life stream.
Yeah, we gotta do that. Like, yeah, you see that went B2GM for the gym. That's the IRL call, dude. That's the next way you're gonna make money. You gotta pay rent somehow, right? SC2 is crippling, so maybe we advance us differently. Okay, man, hey, it's been so fun, Gabe, today.
Really, I feel like
it's been so fun today, and
I've been the most strict today. So the more strict I am, the more fun you have. Nice, awesome.
I find it to be very fun today, and not exhausting at all.
That's
And
perfect.
what else? Yeah, I will be having my singing lessons in an hour. So I think I will take some rest. Anything else I can prepare for our next session?
No, we have to get, like I said, maybe even write it down. We have to get like the build done correctly, basically.
I have it in the written
You
format,
wanna
right?
written it down like the way that we described it today, like 2 barracks, 2 evays, that kind of stuff.
I have, Gabe. No? I'm sharing it with you.
I don't think you had every single detail like that, maybe, but let me see.
You tell me if something is lacking.
Yeah.
I think I need more practice. I think I mean you are rightfully so to assume that I'm supposed to put in the work.
I don't have
And
access to that.
my friend, I do. I really put in the work. It's just not enough, I assume.
You have to stream it. I don't have access, or you have to.
Okay, I can stream it. I send it to you as well, but I can stream as well.
Yeah. Well, I don't have access.
Oh, you don't have
First,
access. Okay, I can.
accept me or just stream it for now.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I
I'm gonna
always
show it.
accept you, man. So what's your? Oh yeah, review, editor. Yeah, you can comment if you want.
Okay, perfect.
Message.
Then
Git. Good. Nice.
perfect. So let's take a quick look, and I can show it on my
Okay.
side. Perfect. So build order Reaper expansion.
Where am I looking at? On your stream, right? Then.
Well, I'm just looking at the Google Docs, anyways.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I can.
just
I'm in the chat
looking.
right now, anyways. So.
So, yeah, like, if this is, if you hit it like you wrote it down here, then it's totally fine, of course.
Yeah, great, right? If
Yeah.
I would hit the build order, it would be good.
But like I said, maybe like the most important thing is not necessarily that you execute it like flawlessly. Just more that like it like stuff like let me get an example. 100 gas factory, third here. After third, tank out, 2 barracks with tech labs, dim combat shields, 2 e-base.
Feel free to
After
comment
third,
though.
okay.
Feel free to comment things if you want to.
And honestly, it's fine that way. Like it comes down to the same thing. So like I said, really the order of operations, like this build, we just need to nail it and get as close as possible to the like benchmarks. So it has to be like the order always has to be once again like third command center, 2 barracks, 2 e-base, 2 gas, 2 tech lab, 2 more barracks, starport, armory, take the third, second factory, and Atrax. Like 3 more barracks. Like if we get this setup and we hit our benchmarks, like I said, we can just continue doing that. But it needs to be flawless. Like maybe you can look at like after every game into the replay if you did it exactly in that order.
Is
Like,
there
look into-
any like? Is there any tip you can give me to like?
Yeah,
do
watch
it
the
better.
replay.
I mean, I'm trying my best to keep myself.
Watch
to
the
stick to
replay
it.
because you might not realize it yourself. You know, you play like a game.
I mean, why I'm playing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and you think you did everything right, but then you look into the replay, and like I said, if you see like, oh, I made my barracks before the third, then you already know what went wrong. Every game has to look the same, like really, like or roughly. like I
Yeah.
said.
Yep.
Like every game.
I kind of feel weird about it because I'm at least an hour or 2 a day just on the build order, right? And
Yeah,
we've
it's
been
not
doing
a
it for
soccer
an
of his heart
entire week.
Yeah.
So it's basically 10 hours I've put in, at least 10 hours. And it's not tight.
Well, if you
It's
did
just
it,
not tight.
if you did it already like everything flawlessly, or like as tight as your mechanics allow for it, let's say. Like with your mechanics, you would even not only be like 3k, you would be like above your Protoss already.
Yeah.
You could already be above your Protoss level with that. Actually, I'm not sure because at that level it becomes more about build orders. But we can easily reach diamond with that.
Yeah. So it's
With your
roughly
current
3k
mechanics.
is diamond, right?
Yeah, it just takes more practice. We're gonna get there.
I did like 10 hours a week or more
It takes way more.
just on the build
Starcraft is-
order.
yeah.
And what Big Cap says, just do more. Just
Yeah.
do more. Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, you saw some of the games, like,
Yeah.
all of the sudden, you completely dropped the ball again.
Yeah.
You made, like, the barracks before the third. Like, it's really what we have to practice.
Yeah.
But like I said, we are very close to making the next step, basically.
Yeah. So what's the
Just
next step?
another
Are we
one.
dropping?
I don't think we're ready for that.
Are we dropping? Well, we would win, Gabe. I thought we care about winning. No?
That's
We
one
would
of the
win?
biggest misconceptions I've ever heard. Dropping doesn't win
Really?
you games.
I think it's really hard. For me, I messed up things a lot because when I get an attack, and I can imagine.
Yeah, true, somewhat.
Yeah, and
But
we
for
don't
that,
have
we
to
need to-
force into a fight,
The
right?
thing is,
I feel
our
like.
build is really not good for dropping. Because with
Mm-hmm.
our build, our starport is very late, so the medevacs are late.
I'm not meaning like while we are doing stuff and we're dropping, I'm just saying that when we move out with, like, let's say 2-2 almost finishing, just have one medevac in their main, Just saying.
You
I'm
can't
not-
even
it's
like
just a
micro your
suggestion.
full army. How would you? Well, you just. But then you can't F2 then.
Yeah, I just saying. I'm not saying.
We can try, obviously. I mean,
Yeah,
if
I
you
think
want to.
I think we should. I think the reason we are enjoying ourselves so much today is because we are doing things, right? And we are trying things out. And of course, we enjoy the win, Gabe, but like
We
our
only enjoy the
enjoyment
win.
but our like most of our joy is coming from us spending time together and share our experience with the world, correct? So others can benefit from it, and that's where we derive our sense of purpose, right?
Yeah, as long
Look
as
at
we
your
win.
chat, how happy they are. I think that's a good goal to have, no? Would you agree, HeroMarine?
Yeah, if we win, then yes.
Yeah, what the heck?
If we lose, I feel the failure. and
You're
I
like
feel
an Asian mom, you know that?
I failed as a coach, and like you don't have to feel bad for losing, but I feel bad,
Oh,
I
okay.
feel like I failed my coaching, and everything sucks. And nah, it's fine. We'll think
Yeah,
about
that's not
something.
true.
But like I
That's
said,
not true.
our
You're more
goal-
you're more than just a coach and a player, man.
our
you're much
goal
more
is
than
to reach 3K. And
You're
then,
you're
we'll
also
see.
a good cook, a good chef, making pizzas and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Ugh.
And
Are we gonna stream that, by the way, when we are
yeah.
cooking in
Yeah,
Cologne?
that's gonna be a stream.
Dude, maybe we can have like a short session there as well, coaching, right? On my neck, right?
Yeah,
Like real life.
Totally.
That
No, we
would
can
be
actually
fun,
do
no?
that. No, we can do that.
Imagine you're like imagine I give you like a stick, like it doesn't have to be a hard stick, like a plastic stick, where you can just hit my hand when I have my build order wrong,
Oh, I
or you
would love
just
that.
tap it all the time when I'm not building SCVs.
But I think I would get banned on Twitch if I did that.
But we can do it like a joke, It's I mean, if I think if people are assuming I'm very nice now, right? Because they don't know how I look. But I'm pretty sure if we are streaming it offline when I'm sitting there like beside you and we both have a very tight like shirt on, I'm pretty sure people would have a different opinion about us, right? They would then have less empathy towards me as well, I think.
Yeah, but we're definitely streaming there. We'll see if we can set something up. I will have to ask. They haven't gotten back to me yet. Like we're waiting
Yeah,
on the main
this is just
catering
a
people.
funny idea, right? Imagine we have our session there, right? That would be fun. Oh, yeah, it was
perfect.
good, man. German? No, I'm not German actually. I'm Asian. I'm born in Thailand, by the way. So, Gabe, it was fun. I will put in some more work. I will take a nap after coffee, and yeah, take my scene lessons. Looking forward to our next session, my friend, on Tuesday, right? Again.
Yes.
So, guys, chat. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you keep the spirit of our good Gabe up and don't have him become an angry Terran. Just get him to play some Protoss for you guys. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it because he's always like off stream. He's very, very energetic and happy when he plays toss and blink people. So sorry to expose you on that, but I think chat's gonna enjoy it.
Awesome.
Thanks for the games, Gabe. See you, man.
Yeah, good job today. GG's, and see
Thanks.
you next week. Have a good one.
See you next week. Bye.
All right, good session today. Another another winning stream today. And yeah, we're getting already at a high level, I think, so it's pretty nice. Okay. So so what I want to do is I want to watch a VOD that I wanted to watch yesterday. So I think I'll be playing some games myself, but before we do that, I'm gonna watch the VOD from a couple days ago. I saw on Wikipedia that it got replay casted. So now I can watch the YouTube video, or the YouTube VOD, which is not lagging. I want to watch Zaun versus Clem. Waddy was casting a series of them today as well on his channel. It's not the same. It's the series that Waddy was casting, I think, was from last week. And the one that I'm gonna show you is from 2 days ago or something. So yeah, we're gonna watch some games. Yeah. The game... Oh yeah, the Esports World Cup announcement. What happened? Another placeholder? What happened here? Let me see. So 1 hour ago... 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, yeah. So 1 hour ago, there was supposed to be an announcement. And now they delayed it again. Oh man. They are funny. They are very funny. Over there. Okay, let's watch the series. Thank you very much for the sub. Kitty Cat Attack. Thank you. So, I'm gonna open up the stream. Sorry, it always takes a little bit to switch the scene. So, I want to watch this series for one reason. And that is because Zaun seems to be the only Protoss that isn't max packs that can take maps off Clem. And even series. So I want to watch this series to see like how he plays TVP. And to see the weakness of Clem against Protoss. Because I might play some Protoss against Clem in the future, who knows. Kappa. No, I'm kind of interested because Clem does not lose in this matchup. He only loses to max packs. And even against max packs, I feel like he wins like 70% of the time. So he's not even like losing against him consistently. I added a quality. Do I have it on the highest? Oh yeah, I don't have it full HD. It was 720p. Thanks for mentioning that. I think we're gonna speed up the VOD a little bit. Let's go for the 1.5 speed. That's usually a very nice speed to look at when it comes to these VODs. Because what we are really paying attention to is the build order and how everything goes. Like, we don't need to be that much in detail, basically. The first interesting thing to note is like that Zaun is doing a double gas build. So it looks like he's actually going to open up Sentry. Which I'm not really a big fan of the Sentry opening. I think it's kind of making Terran life easy, you know. So I'm not really the biggest fan, but Protoss can do whatever they want. Let me put it that way. Protoss can do whatever they want. Doesn't matter if they go Sentry or if they go like Stalker. There are some obvious downsides to opening up Sentry that you don't have with like a standard opening. But there's also some upsides. Like this type of opening is easier to execute for the Protoss, for example. That kind of stuff. And it's still very consistent. In this case though, as you can see, he just loses a Sentry. And that is bad. You're not supposed to just lose the Sentry like that. That's just bad. That should not happen. Clem is just opening up Cloak Banshee here, actually. And somehow he gets in with the Reaper. Somehow. How the hell did he get in there? Kills 2 probes. Very nice. Somehow he just gets the damage done. Somehow. So it's a Banshee opening. And he found some damage with the first bunch of units. Very nice for Clem. I think he's pretty happy with the start here. In this game. He's gonna send the first Banshee across the map. And I think he's gonna send it in straight away. One thing that I do see is no Robo. So isn't Zaun just dead now? He legit doesn't have detection, he's just dead. Yeah, look at the Robo. It only started. Zaun is just dead. It's that simple. Yeah, he's even leaving. Like, he doesn't have a Robo, he doesn't have a battery. Well, that was an interesting game to say. Oh my god, look at the map. It's the shit map. We're playing on the shit map. So this map I really think is like super annoying in TVP. I hate this map as a Terran. I think it has some obvious upsides, like... does it even have an upside of like being a 2-base all-in map? I think this is a bad map. And there's many reasons why this is such a bad map. So there's 2 main reasons, so let's go over them. So the main reason, number 1, is the third base, like the triangle third, is super far away. Like, you can't defend your third base as a Terran on this map. Second reason, this map has very little, like, dead airspace, basically. So you can't really, like, if you look at the natural, you can't really put a medevac there and Watermine drop. Like, you don't have a dead airspace that you can utilize for your Raven or, like, your Watermine drop. Because of how, let me maybe even show you in-game quickly. Because of how the rotation of the minerals are. Or how the minerals are rotated, to speak proper English. Let me quickly show you. So if you open up the game here, Frostline. Small insight on why this is a terrible map. So the rotation of the minerals, what I mean by that is, if the minerals are exposed to that airspace, it's good for Terran. If the minerals are safe, it's bad for Terran. And in TVP, there's 2 types of harassment. Harassment number 1, Raven. Harassment number 2, Watermine drop. So take a look at that airspace first of all. So on that airspace, I actually don't know 100%, but I wouldn't even try. You cannot hide a unit here. If the enemy has a Stalker in position, or like Stalkers over here in these spaces, this is not a dead airspace. The Stalkers are gonna kill your medevac. First reason. This is not a dead airspace. And now the mineral patches and how they are rotated. So look at what the minerals are. So if you send in a Watermine drop or a Raven, so a Raven primarily. So if the Raven comes from this angle, where can it drop an auto turret here? Where can it drop it? Here only. Here's a plate even. There's a plate here. Wait. Why the hell is there even like a plate here? You know? So if a Raven comes in, you can't harass. You can't hide a unit here, a medevac or a raven, and you can't harass. Shit map. Okay. Let's see how Clem is gonna deal with the shit map. So Clem opens up with the tank push build, it seems. Clem is doing the tank push build. Which I haven't had much success with. Because my opponents just have enough units because they play Protoss. Let's see how Zaun deals with it. From my experience, this is not really a build that should ever work. I think this build, it's a 3-Rex map. There's no such thing as like a 3-Rex map. 3-Rex map is just... 3-Rex is always worse than 1-1-1. You have to play against a blind person to make 3-Rex work, I think. It's really not something you should ever consider. Like, if you think about 3-Rex, you're essentially already mentally like giving up against Protoss, you know? You shouldn't think about that. Sorry, why is the VOD lagging like that? Okay, so Zaun is gonna scout the push. Let's see how he does. He has a battery. I guess he's just safe. This build is not good by Clem, I think. Like, I think the only reason it works is because of the Clem effect. You know what the Clem effect is? People play worse against Clem for some reason. I really think so. Like, a lot of, like, tosses, especially European ones, they play worse when they go up against Clem. They play with a much better mindset, funnily enough, when they go up against me. Like this. Did you just see the defense there? This is how it looks like if I play this build order against any European toss. Like, this is how I lose my games. Just like that. The push completely failed. And now, I don't know if Clem made a mistake, but this is exactly my experience when I do this kind of push. This is how the game should look like. Great defense by Zaun. But yeah, the Clem effect. You, like, Protosses play worse when they go up against Clem. It's because I think they overthink. I genuinely think so. Like, some tosses play worse. Like, I think that's why, like, MaxPax is the only toss that is capable against Clem. It's because he's the only toss that doesn't overthink. Yeah, this is why I don't like this push. This is how the game should look like. And now, obviously, the game is over. Like, we know for a fact that Zaun is gonna win this game now. Like, look at the situation. He's getting Storm. He has 60 probes. Like, look at the stim timing. Stim is, like, slower than Storm. That's not a good sign. So Clem has to turtle, but we're playing on the shit map. We're playing on the shit map, guys. You know what that means? We can't take a third against the Protoss. Oh, look at that. The Protoss taking a 4th base before we have the 3rd base. Welcome to TVP. Yeah. This game looks exactly like my TVPs. Raven, like, doesn't matter if it kills like some probes. Like, the Protoss on 4 bases soon. The Protoss is on 4 base before the Terran takes his third. Doesn't matter. I'm a hater, as you can hear. But yeah, great job by Zaun in this game, honestly. Like, this is exactly how it should go, but he's legit like the only toss where I can see it goes like that. When I'm watching like legit any other toss, even sometimes MaxPax, but MaxPax because sometimes he plays very greedy builds. Like sometimes MaxPax will go for a very tight like Blink Stalker Warp Prism pressure build. And then sometimes he will lose to this push because he's like trying to cut too many corners, but in a like smart way. every other Protoss I see lose to this for like no reason. Like, even like someone like Showtime, I will see lose to this tank push, even though it should be always going like this on most maps at least. Maybe on some maps it's harder on others, but I'm proud of Zaun here. I'm really proud of Zaun. So what is Clem doing as a response to all of this, by the way? So like we go deeper into the analysis now, because I haven't talked about this game a lot. I've said it is over, I've said this is a shit map. So how bad is it looking? Well, Clem is camping, right? So Clem is camping, and it generally doesn't look as bad right now. But he is camping. That's the one thing to point out. He's camping. He's not even thinking about going on the map. He has a sensor tower. He is just camping. He killed the observer. He's splitting his army in some way. Like he has one army there, one army in the bottom. These are kind of the things to point out. He can obviously never move out anymore in this game. He knows that he is stuck. Like he needs to go for the late game. He needs to max out and use the Terran like strength basically. Which Terran is stronger against Protoss in late game than in the mid game basically. Than in the mid early game. So Clem is just camping. He's taking his 4th base right now. His upgrades are not too far away. But as you can see, Zaun has a timing. Now let's see how the timing works. Doesn't seem like he has that many Colossus, but Zaun has 12 gateways, keep in mind. And he has a bunch of High Templars there. They don't do that much at the moment. He's getting pushed back. Don't tell me Clem is still gonna win this game, that'd be crazy. Clem is making it look really nice, actually. Maybe it's not as bad as I was describing it for the entire time. Let's see how it continues. Because so far, if I'm looking at the game now, and while I do know the outcome, I know that Zaun isn't gonna lose 3-0. I don't really know who's gonna win this map in particular. If I had to make a guess right now, then it would be actually a little bit of a harder guess. Clem is making it look really good for him again. So maybe just play like Clem is actually the way to do it. Maybe the Clem effect is just playing like Clem. Maybe the Protosses aren't playing worse against him. Maybe he's just that good, even with a failed tank push, he's still fine, you know? That's what it seems like right now. Like, he failed the tank push entirely, but... oh yeah, I'm just fine. Doesn't matter. Oh, but now there's a good storm. No, you can't A-move the toss. Like, Clem is not gonna move across the map. If he does, he's gonna lose, basically. You just camp forever in the game, in this case. You never attack. You never get to attack, let me say. Like, you don't max out and just attack. It's not that simple. You max out and you survive, basically. TVP is just surviving. Nothing else. Where's his army? He's up in supply, but somehow he's getting pushed back here. Clem is doing very well over here. Great job by him in the defense. And honestly, he makes Terran look good. He's giving me some inspiration, actually, for my positive mindset. Because if I'm looking at this game, man, if I just play like Clem, it seems still possible, you know? He is holding on. This game giving me some hope. This game giving me some hope. But Clem is just really good, isn't he? Really good. After a start like this, every Terran would have failed. Now, I think he has too many medevacs. That is a little bit scary. He overproduced those medevacs. No turret over here. That's annoying. Does have a scan, though. Loses some units over there. Let's see. He's really... yeah, doing a decent job. Now, he's getting caught a little bit in between those bases because of the map. Map really annoying, like I said. But the micro and the fights are fantastic. Clem is playing this game extremely well. But look at the income difference. Like, the Protoss right now is mining a lot of money. Ah, now the Terran dropped some mules. Exciting game, honestly. Maybe we can slow it down even a little bit more. So here we go. A little bit of an awkward fight, but good for Clem, isn't it? Great fight for Clem, I feel like. Oh, the disruptors though. Ah, it's too many medevacs. Is that the mistake that's gonna cost him the game? Too many medevacs? He is gonna win this fight, actually. No, the medevac count, even if it is a mistake, I think, because he has like 14 medevacs there, it isn't gonna lose him the game here, and he's actually fine. Still a very competitive game, basically. Extremely competitive. Okay, Zaun is getting to his 5th base, but he's not able to find anything. Zaun top 5 toss. I don't know, I haven't seen Zaun play a lot recently, so that's why I'm watching this series. I want to see how Zaun is at the moment. And now, like I said, Waddy casted the series earlier today with Zaun against Clem, I saw. But that was from the Holy Moly League last week. I'm watching the one that was happening like a couple days ago. He's probably going to do a replay cast on that as well. I'm watching the VOD here from another replay cast. Clem is actually ahead in this game right now. Like, it's crazy to me. It's really fascinating to see. Because usually I see Clem win like at the start. But this game is actually fascinating to me, like in a positive sense. Because I know Clem is just better, you know? But that gives me hope for myself. Because sometimes I'm not too sure on what to do myself in that situation, you know? I find myself in a similar spot. And I don't know, should I attack, should I camp? Clem is giving me a good like inspiration on like what to do basically. Though he's gonna get A-moved as I have my speech here. It seems like he's getting A-moved as I have my speech here. But this game was definitely inspiring for sure. This game was definitely something. I think it was nice. I had a feeling he would lose that game because I know the outcome of the series. I don't know who's gonna win what map, but I know that most likely Zaun won that map after that start. But yeah. That was a cool game, honestly. Just play like Clem. It's hard, but just play like Clem. Now, there's one issue I have with that. I don't know how good Zaun is, guys. I haven't played him since he was in military like 2 years ago or so. I have no idea how good Zaun is. Maybe Zaun is like not very good, you know. But I assume that Zaun is actually very good. I would have to see like his first person. It's very hard to like judge somebody's skill if you don't play against them or if you don't like watch the first person. But the benchmark is he's playing against Clem. He has taken maps off Clem series, I think. So that is a good benchmark. Like a toss that beats Clem has to be really strong. Second best Korean toss? Okay, yeah. It's still hard to say, obviously. But yeah. Like I would like to see his point of view. Like I would like to see how he clicks, how he's like, how good his mechanics are. I've seen that from Clem, and I know he's just very good. So yeah. Like if Zaun is like a, let's say, shit toss, and like the only reason that Clem was able to make a comeback is because of how bad his opponent played or something like that, then this would be not as inspiring. But I genuinely think that Zaun is not bad. I wouldn't put him on the level of Clem. I would put him on the level of like Showtime, for example. I don't think he's like Max Packs level mechanically. But maybe he is, who knows. Maybe it's just that Toss is OP after all. Like, I genuinely think that Toss right now is really strong against Terran. In the first 10 minutes in particular. Like, Toss always has a good start against Terran, and the start I think is more important than like a small like disruptor nerf that we had or whatever. Okay, Zaun sees everything. Play as much. I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, Clem is playing in so many tournaments, you can't take every result like seriously, basically. But one thing is like that we're seeing is Clem doesn't lose to anyone, but Zaun, but Max Packs, you know. Sometimes Hero, but not as often. But like, you can't really take a couple online results that serious, of course. So it's a Hellion drop, a very simple one. A very simple like Hellion drop here. Oh! Yeah, that was bad. Looks like my games again, guys. Looks like my games. How does Clem win against Protoss? I'm watching this to get a little bit of inspiration as well. But man, he's getting crushed. Like, he's getting owned. It's not that bad yet, but the Hellion drop not dealing any damage is a fantastic start for Zaun. He just needs to make sure that he gets his third base up soon. Like, don't delay your third. Go, go, go. Third. Bam. Third base. Perfect. I'm totally digging Zaun's play. It's really smart. And he's doing that with like a Sentry expansion, which I don't even think is like a fantastic build. Like, Sentry expansion. I guess against the Hellion drop it's nice, but like, I'm on the Sentry hate train. I'm not really digging the Sentry build. So, but it's fine. Like, Protoss can do a lot of builds. Yeah. Clem once again is in a terrible position, I think. He doesn't have like, it's like essentially like a 3-Rax position. Just without like the Raven, etc., you know. It's so bad. It's so bad for Clem. This is like looking like my TVPs. Now, I don't know why Zaun is not further ahead in the probe count. He should already have like more probes, I feel like. But it's okay. We can get there. I also don't know why he's like not tacking up. Why are we getting 5 gateways and charge? Or 6 gateways and charge? Why are we not tacking up like Colossus? Why are the Colossus? You're staying on 2 base for so long, and we're not getting Colossus? I mean, it's fine, you can play like that. If you execute it well, I guess it's fine. So like, he needs to get a Warp Prism, I think. And then I think it's fine. Get a Warp Prism. Warp Prism? Warp Prism? I'm looking at the production tab. Warp Prism now. Now. No, it looks like he's gonna make another Immortal, actually. Hello? You're not using a Robo. There we go, Immortal. I feel like with this, he should get a Warp Prism. Like, he's cutting probes now as well, like... It looks like he is doing a commitment, you know? It looks like he wants to attack himself. Zaun, that is. It looks like he wants to crush Clem's army and then counter-attack. So I think he should get a Warp Prism now. Like, the next unit that he is building should be a Warp Prism out of the Robo. Where is the Warp Prism? Show it to me. Well, we're not really getting there yet. It's looking dangerous for Zaun because he's kind of just building Immortals with no tech, no future. But exactly what he was hoping for, I think, is happening. Clem is like trying to be aggressive, but Zaun is also trying to be aggressive. So if you attack the aggressor, it's usually better for the person that is defending. So both of them want to be aggressive, but Clem is the one attacking. That is good for the toss. Now it also gives Clem some room to realize what's going on. So it might give Clem some room to realize that he shouldn't be overly aggressive. Or maybe he should. Let's see. There's the Warp Prism. So far it's an even exchange. An even exchange is good for the Terran. But this could get worse for Clem, man. This could really get worse for Clem. Because he's starting to lose more ground, but he's still up in supply. So as long as he's up in supply, I think he's okay. It is dangerous though. It's hard to keep up with the Protoss production. And now with the Warp Prism, I think it only becomes worse for Clem. If he holds on, he's gonna be fine essentially. He just needs to hold on to this push. But it's difficult, man. There's so many zealots. Clem needs to defend his third base right now. Without defending this third base, he's gonna be in so much trouble. And actually in this case, if the Immortals target the Marauders, it's insane. And it's kind of happening. Kind of. Kind of. The supply is a little bit of a lie right now. There comes the worker pool. That's good by Clem, I think. Zhao needs to pick up and go, I think. Go away, why don't you... What? You still fight? Run, bro, run. Okay, Clem does survive. Loses some SCVs, but he survives. Clem survives. And looking at the supply is not a lie anymore. Looking at the supply, it looks like he survived with enough power, basically. So at this stage of the game, Clem is ahead. Great analysis. He's up 30 supply. Of course he's ahead. But it's still playable for Zaun. He has a 4th base. Clem doesn't. So if you play it right, you can still make a comeback. I would like for Zaun to get a few more probes. That's what he's doing. I would like him to power up a little bit more. Just get him more economy. Just play a little bit greedy. And then stabilize that way. Come on, make more probes. Why are we... Yeah, there we go. 4 probes in production. Uses a Warp Prism. He doesn't fix his economy, it looks. We need more probes, man. I'm not a big fan of the Zealot Warpin, because he knows that Clem is at home. So why Warpin Zealots? A little weird, but it's only 4 Zealots after all. Zaun is really making the best out of this game, man. I'm a fan. No armor mass gateways? No, it's normal, isn't it? I mean, he's obviously getting Colossus now, so... He should have a second forge for the +1 armor at this point, I would say, but... His playstyle is pretty normal. There's nothing wrong with it. Keep in mind he was only in 2 gas for most of the game. He only had 2 gases. He's now on 4 gas. So he's reached like maximum saturation on like 5 bases in terms of gas. And now he's just gonna rapid fire warp in zealots and it's fine. His army though is probably gonna be too flimsy at this point. Like, I feel like Zaun is behind. He can only come back if he gets to a nice disruptor army. If we get to a nice disruptor army, like just add like a bunch of disruptors now, maybe we can make a comeback happen. This game is obviously still playable for the Protoss. But the reason I see this game being really problematic is because the Terran that he goes up against is Clem. So this is a problematic game for sure. He's up against Clem. Can we get a little sound? I'm watching a VOD, so if I turn on the sound, you can hear the caster.
Break through these bridges.
We don't want that. I can't watch this with sound. Okay, we get the Disruptor army. This is a cheeky little Disruptor, but it's Clem, man. It's Clem. He's not gonna take any hits from, like, Disruptor flanks. Overcharge the battery, Kappa. He needs to target the Vikings. Target the Vikings. I feel like the target fire was a little off. He lost, like... Actually, he didn't lose any Colossus. It's okay. But you can micro better here as a Protoss, I feel like. Yeah, he's doing the right thing now. He's chasing. Noise. He's chasing. Very noise. Yeah. We're killing all the ghosts. We're getting on top. Pull back. Pull back. Hello? That's crazy, man. Why are we still pushing? Isn't that, like, crazy? It's working somewhat so far. There are the reinforcements. No more Vikings. Yeah. We just got A-moved. So this is the point where Terran struggles, because like Terran can't get enough units out to like stabilize. Like Clem once again needs to stabilize and then he's gonna be fine. But the Protoss is in front of his base with like 4 disruptors. So I feel like he can never stabilize. Terran production is like far inferior to like Protoss production. Though he only has 9 gateways, it seems. That's a little underwhelming. But yeah, like he can just get on top of the 3rd now. And Clem is actually dead in this game. Clem is legitimately just dead. He's trying to focus down the disruptors and he's actually doing somewhat well. The Stalkers are kind of fighting a refinery, so hold that thought. It's so hard to keep up with the warp-ins and the disruptor reinforcements, however. Oh, that isn't gonna work? It is. Okay. Yeah, look at the supply. This is really bad because like so much supply from Clem is in production, while literally every single army supply of Zaun is right there. Except like the 2 disruptors, so like 8 army supply that he's making. So Clem right now is making, well, he's also making 8 army supply. Or 10 right now. But yeah, he's already down in supply, so. He seems to not have enough, though he's pushing it back. I mean, his income is still fine. He just needs to stabilize one time, and I think he's gonna be okay. Just stabilize one time without losing any more economy and he can still do fine. He kills the Warp Prism. That is amazing, killing the Warp Prism. And the supply evens out. That is amazing as well. And Clem is holding on. Zaun is actually pretty committed because he hasn't taken a 4th base yet. 4th base. I mean, he's on 5 bases. I mean, a 6th base, not a 4th base. He hasn't taken a 6th base yet, so he's gonna be oversaturated. Like, Zaun needs to breathe for a moment here and take another expansion. But that might give Clem the room. As you can see here, he's oversaturated. That's gonna give Clem the room to stabilize, perhaps. It's still tough though, because there's so many disruptors in front of his base. So can he even stabilize? Oh my god, that was an insane disruptor hit. Another insane disruptor hit. Okay, yeah. This is all down. I think now it's pretty obvious that he is going to be victorious in this game. Wow. 11 zealots being warped in. We can go. The 5th base of Clem is not a planetary, so the moment that he sends a couple of zealots there, Clem is gonna cry. Disruptor's clipping some of those units. Very nice. Sees the Water Mine. Sees that Clem is trying to chase, but Clem being down 40 supply. He hasn't stabilized yet because he's on a low SCV count. He doesn't have a planetary at the 5th base. He is in so much trouble right now. The Protoss is just having a good time warping in zealots. Zoning with disruptors. Great army movement by Zaun. Fantastic. Fantastic. And now this is gonna be game. GG. Yeah, pretty impressive by Zaun. Hold on, I need to quickly go to the bathroom. Be right back, and then we're gonna watch the rest of that series. Okay, let's watch more of this. Well, 3-3, like the upgrades don't even make that much of a difference anymore. Because Clem was never able to max out. Like if Clem maxes out, then the upgrades are gonna make a difference. But with like how the upgrades were, or the army supply was going, Clem always had a disadvantage in the army supply. Like every time he took a battle, he had to take a battle against disruptors with less army supply. And he could never stabilize. While the Protoss is stabilizing, like he's up a base, obviously, so the toss is fine, he's up a base. Guys, I think I might go offline after this. I might not play any games today, actually. I'm kind of starving for some reason. And my lower back, for some reason, is hurting a little bit today as well. So I might want to take some more recovery today. I'm not sure. Kind of already too hungry. Thanks Ming's proxy, by the way, for the sub. Like, essentially, Protoss only really needs attack upgrades with how they play against Terran. They just kill the army before they get damaged too much, basically. And another good method, which Zaun didn't really exploit in that game, but another good method nowadays to overcome the lack of armor upgrades as a Protoss is to just constantly have a sentry for Guardian Shield. Guardian Shield just provides you with like two additional armor. Yep. So Guardian Shield is just amazing, especially with like energy overcharge. It's definitely not underrated, but it's something you should pay attention to as a toss. Let's say it's something that you should really go for. Funnily enough, Clem is once again going for the Marine expansion into the Fast Factory. That is interesting to see. He doesn't seem like he's planning on like lifting over to the reactor. It seems like he's going for another, not Hellion drop, because I don't see an SV across the map. It looks to be just a fast Watermine drop, actually. Interesting. So he's gonna get a Hellion and then a Starport. And then a Watermine, I guess. Stargate by Zaun. This could be really good for him. Stargate is great in this situation. So Clem is going for the Marines and the Tech Lab or Hellion. He started the Hellion but then cancelled. I do wonder what his plan is. I think he's making a Hellion. There's the Hellion. The Adept doesn't finish the Shade. Zaun is cutting some production. He's just getting the Stargate. So far, so good. So far, so good in this game. I do like what I'm seeing, essentially. Watermine drop it is, but it's a little bit off-timed. Is it only going to be a single mine? Or is he going to like take the Marines with him or something? Because by the time that the Medevac is out, he's only going to have a single mine. So far, the build doesn't seem as efficient if he makes more than a single mine. I don't think he is. He's going to make the Tech Lab now, right? Tech Lab in production for Clem? Yeah, Tech Lab. So the one Watermine drop it is. One Watermine drop, but he's up against the Phoenix. So is he going to bring the Marines with him? Is he going to bring the Marines with him? Or is he just going to bring the Watermine with him? Let's see. It seems like he's not bringing anything. It seems like he's reading this game extremely well. And he just knows it's a Stargate and he's going for a tank push. Good job by Clem. He didn't go Reaper. He didn't go double gas. He still gets the perfect read and he knows exactly what's happening. Great job by Clem. This looks fantastic against the or not fantastic against the Stargate, but I was about to drop the Watermine and he's just chilling, which if I was playing with map hack, then I would do exactly what Clem is doing right now. Just chilling. So he's gonna do a small push out, I think, with 2 tanks and the Medevac. I'm pretty sure about that. And then he's gonna try to deny the 3rd base, perhaps. Let's see. Maybe he isn't gonna push out. I actually don't know. I feel like he's getting so much tech and he's not getting as many Marines. So it actually looks like he's just gonna get stim and then do like a normal push out. To avoid taking damage, essentially. Like, if Clem pushes out, like, with the tanks now, the Phoenixes would find a lot of damage. And now, I'm surprised that Zaun hasn't committed yet. There's a Watermine here, right? Where is the Watermine? It's not here. 2 SCVs go down. Fantastic for the Protoss. Okay, we make the swap to the factory. We're gonna get stim, combat shields, and +1. We're lining up those upgrades. And it's just gonna be a regular, like, 1-1-1 push. With a relatively fast 3rd base, though. So Clem is, once again, playing it really conservatively. Nowadays, you can't push out against TOS that easily. So you can't just do, like, a 1 push and just end the game. Like, Terrans have gotten nerfed too much, basically. So, yeah. Yeah, this is a VOD cast of a game that happened 2 days ago. This was played 2 days ago in the semifinals of the Holy Moly League January final. There's the Wood of Mine. Bam. Oh, it didn't kill the Phoenix. So Clem is actually making a couple Vikings right now. Is he going for a cheeky one? Is this going to be like a committed attack? Zaun is actually playing a little bit cheeky. Zaun is not getting any Colossus. He is going straight into the Immortal production. And cutting, yeah, he's cutting the, what is it called? Colossus, I just said it. Colossus production entirely. Great job with the Phoenix there, picking up Vikings. What is Clem doing? He's losing Vikings for free. That doesn't seem like Clem. Okay, now he's actually still getting the Colossus. Just a little bit later. So he's gonna have more charged Zealots already. Honestly, this game looks fine for Zaun again, doesn't it? I like what I'm seeing here. Oh, I don't like that Phoenix. That is sloppy. Oh, is he losing? Ah, just the Observer. Okay, it seems like he's rushing into Colossus now after all. So it seems like he really needs to get those Colossus up. Otherwise he's going to be in a little bit of trouble. I feel like Zaun, he's only on 3 gas, but he's getting double Robo. I think Zaun is making a very basic mistake here. He doesn't have enough gas. He just needs 1 more gas, and then I guess he's fine. Zaun is like not macroing this game well at all. He's lacking gas, and it's really going to have an impact here. And Clem is actually hitting the right timing. Yeah, okay. This is tough, isn't it? A lot of Zealots, though. Okay, no, never mind. It's not tough. It's easy for the Protoss. Wow. He just needs to fix his gas problem. Like, look at the macro by Zaun. Why are we not making probes? Why are we not taking more gases? Like, we're on 3 gas, but we want to get like 2 Robo production Colossus. I don't understand. You're attacking into a 3-base Terran. Why are we doing this, Zaun? Don't do this to me. No. Just win the game. But don't do it like this. Don't attack the 3-base Terran. You're on 4 bases. You could have made probes. You could have... You're on double Robo. No. No. That was bad, honestly. That was really bad. I'm disappointed. Ah, man, he was doing so well, and then he just dropped the ball like that. This could have been a 3-1. This was looking really good for Zaun. Like, really. Maybe he thought he was behind. I don't really know. But in case you don't see it, I'm pretty sure Clem does not have a 4th, right? Like, Clem is still on 3 base, you know? So he was allowed to, like, macro up. Like, you are on 4 base, the other guy's on 3 base. You're on double Robo production, you're getting +2. Like, the Terran is not even getting 2-2, you know? Like, the Terran is not getting, like, any dangerous upgrades right now. Ah, man. That was a blunder. But yeah, whatever. It's Clem he's playing against. I don't blame him. Yeah, honestly, this is a... Wow, what? This is a scary attack. If that... Wait, what? Wow. Wow, he still nearly won the game. That was so close. I sped up the game because I thought it was over no matter what, but that was dangerously close at the end there. Okay, last game between them. Let's see what it has to offer. Clem is going back to his standard techniques, the double gas. The double gas into the reactor. Zaun is just getting the Stalker. Now when the Protoss like recalls the probe like that, I think it's okay for the Terran to go low ground CC. And look at that. Clem is just going for the low ground CC despite going for the reactor after the first Reaper. He is adapting. Very nice. Hellion. Let's take a look at the Clem build. I'm paying attention to the production tab right now and we see he's getting a Hellion. Then of course the starport. Next up should be a supply. Are we gonna lose the Reaper? No. Supply, and then we should start the Marine production. Or the Water Mine. Is it gonna be a Water Mine? Yes indeed. So it looks like Clem is playing a fast Water Mine drop. And he's getting away with it. Really cool. Now Zaun has the wall against the Reaper, so I don't think he needs to be too careful of like a Reaper Hellion poke. So we are gaming right now. We're just gaming regularly. Once again, only a single Water Mine though. So I do wonder if Clem is gonna move out. I think he is. What do we think? Is Clem gonna make a move out with like 6 Marines, a mine, and a medevac? I think he is. Let's see. Medevac is coming out. Small drop. What is inside the medevac? Show us, observer. Just a single Water Mine. And he's getting a Viking. Now, why is he getting the Viking? Is he not sure about what is Zaun cooking? Or he might be uncertain as to like what's happening right now. He might not understand that Zaun is indeed going for a Blink Builder. He might think that this is indeed going to be a Stargate. But then why would he drop like that? Confusing to see the Viking, I have to admit. Obviously the Water Mine isn't going to get any damage done. And we see another Viking. Okay, so this to me screams like tank push. But then he sees there's no third, so are we really going to do a tank push against a no 3-base like Protoss? Clem, what are we cooking in this game? This looks like me when I like lose the game against Protoss, I just do random shit. This looks really weird. I have tried these pushes myself, and they have not gone well. I'm not a fan. Well, I'm a fan because this is how I played my TVPs like a couple years ago. These kind of tank pushes, they are really nice. But they just don't work anymore. They just don't work anymore. Or are they gonna work? I mean, we have a transition behind it. We are already here. We're getting dangerously close to the third base. There is no battery. Hello? Where's the medevac, by the way? Clem had a medevac. Where is it? Wow, we're getting the cancel. Okay. How is this working? How is this tank push working for Clem? I don't understand. How? What? Okay, he loses a tank. That's bad. Okay, this could be really bad for him actually now. Because I don't think he's going to find the damage over here. Okay, yeah, he just dropped the ball a little bit. That's unfortunate. The Immortal soaks up a lot of damage as well. Stalker's coming in from behind with the blink. There we go. And he's getting cleaned up. But actually the trades are okay for him. I don't think he minds the trades too much. So I would say like an even exchange somewhat. I guess it's like in a game. I guess we're gaming. This game is so confusing to me. It looks like my games. It looks like my TVPs. And I don't want to be that negative guy again, but my TVPs don't look very inspiring at the moment, so that's not a compliment when a game looks like my TVPs. If I had to choose who's ahead, I would probably go with Clem here. Because usually when the Terran takes the 3rd base, the Protoss is already taking his 4th base. But Zaun isn't taking his 4th base. So to me this looks pretty good for the Terran. I would just guess. But maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong. Yeah, exactly, my TVPs. I do some random stuff that I think is good and I just lose because Toss is it's defending everything with a bunch of stalkers. Okay, so the Toss is gonna take the 4th base before the Terran takes the 3rd. So I guess it's fine for the Toss after all. I mean, Clem is up in supply. We can appreciate that. So, looking at the supply, this game looks amazing for Clem. So I was right, I guess. Like, this game just looks good for Clem, there's no doubt about it. He's up in income, he's up in supply. He has, like, the Protoss doesn't have Colossus. Amazing for Clem. Clem is collecting his army. We're pushing in. Coming in from the bottom. Kills the Colossus. Oh my. There's a run by happening. Not dealing a lot of damage though. Clem is looking fine. Oh, this might not be great for him. Rough exchange, like the rough exchanges are usually not great for the Terran. Rough exchanges are not great for the Terran because, like, understand that the Toss is on 4 base, the Terran is on 3 base. He's at a disadvantage. This is why, like, Terran, like, camps more nowadays. Because they can't really, like, they can't really go for the exchange here. Like, Clem exchanged a little bit too much, but he's still fine. Just have to go back here. And make sure that we trade better. Just have to trade better as a Terran, really. Camping is just how Terran works nowadays. Camping, camping, camping. I feel like he was a little bit overly aggressive in this game. And he's just gonna get punished like that? Oh no, this really looks like my TVPs, man. Oh no. There's a Protoss army in front of his base. No, guys, this is my TVP. This is like a replay from my games. Like, this game could be so great for Clem. If Sound just goes back for a minute, like, this is great for Clem. He's getting so many good things right now. But, like, the Pro is just gonna kill him before that, isn't he? He's getting so many great things. Go away, Protoss. Go away. Don't kill us here. Like, just go. Go away or like... I'm in pain watching this now. He's actually going away. Nice. Nice! He listened. Do I have like magical abilities or whatever? He listened to me. Nice. He listened to me. He went away. The positive attitude strikes again. Yeah. Clem doesn't have a good attitude. Well, I don't think Clem has an attitude at all. I think Clem is just a machine. Kind of like Max Pax, for example. Or Cyril. These guys are just like so locked in is the correct word, I think. They're just locked in entirely. Hey, this is actually good for Clem now. Or not good for Clem now, but... like, I thought he was about to die, and now he's just completely fine, isn't he? Now he's playing a late game. We're getting there. After a week he would listen to me. Yeah. 2-2. Are we a little bit out of position here? Obviously my analysis here is with map pack. Like I see the observer perspective, so it's easy to comment for me on these positions, etc. But this should be good for Clem, right? Oh. Yikes. That was painful. Those disruptors, okay, those disruptors, and now like obviously now it's over. That's how Zaun beats Clem, okay. Yeah, I feel like in this series there's a lot of things to learn from Zaun, honestly, if you're like a Protoss operator. There is a lot of things you can learn from Zaun. He actually ended up making it look easy to some extent. But maybe Clem just had a bad day. Like I said, I'm watching from observer perspective, so it's kind of hard to like really comment, but yeah. Normally Clem doesn't lose that way. Normally Clem does not lose like that. That was from 2 days ago. I can show you quickly the tournament page. This is the tournament that we just watched. So if you go to Wikipedia and you go here, yeah, this match from 2 days ago. Well, Cure lost 3-0 to Hero. What are Cure's like results at the moment, or his matches? 3-0 against Hero, 2-0 against Geralt, 2-0 against Max Pax, 2-3 versus Classic, 2-0 Hero. Here he beat Trigger. Here he beat Zaun. Here he beat Trigger again. Nightmare. Lost to Classic here. Lost to Trigger here. Lost to Nightmare here. Lost to Max Pax here. Lost to Clem's Protoss here. Man, what is going on to these Terran players? They're losing so often now against Protoss. It's crazy. Is Björn active at the moment? I haven't seen Björn for a little bit, I feel like. Where's Björn? Wait, he played here in the Phoenix League Cup. So I guess he's still active. That was like literally 5 days ago. Lost 4-1 against... Oh, he beat Zaun 3-0 here. That's kind of nice. Here he had a close series against Hero. Oh, seems fine. Seems okay. But yeah, like look at Clem for example. Clem loses to Zaun Loses to max packs, loses to max packs. Here he lost to Trigger, that was weird. Loses to max packs, loses to Hero. Loses to max packs. Loses to Hero. Hero, max packs. Gumio at Homestar Cup, but that was with Toss. Clem can only lose to like 2 players. Max packs and Hero. It's so funny. And of course, like when he plays Protoss against Spirit here, or when he had like a bad series against Trigger here maybe. Like, you have to understand that this tournament he lost to Trigger, but he still won the tournament, so you can't really complain too much about it. But that is to me like really crazy. Like, what is Max Packs history? Like, matches? Loses to Clem. Ah, okay. For Max Packs, for example, here he lost to Nico Act. And here he lost to Cyril. Also, best of 1 against Trigger. Clem, Hero, Cyril, Clem. Hero, Cyril, Clem. Yeah, Hero, Cyril, Clem, but then also like Shin, for example. So Max Packs not as consistent as like Clem. But close. Cyril, what about Cyril? Cyril only loses to like Max Packs, Hero, and Clem, right? Loses to Max Packs, Clem, Max Packs, Hero, Clem. Man, this Cyril is even crazier because he literally only loses to like Clem. And that's it. And now he's starting to lose more against Max Packs and Hero. I wish Maru was playing more tournaments again. Be kind of exciting to see how his exchanges would go with like players in that caliber. The Protoss buffs are working. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be that guy because I have a positive attitude now, but yeah, Protoss is looking hot. Like Max Packs and Hero are looking hot. Max Packs and Hero are looking hot. Whew. Especially in like PvZ, they look hot. Okay, my friends, I'm feeling a little bit not sick, but for some reason I'm like starving. Like, I'm not sure what is wrong today. I need to get some potatoes again, I think, going that I can snack during the stream. I don't think I can play, my friends. I'm like really tired today. I'm like starving right now. I have to wake up early tomorrow. I'm not feeling sick. I just feel like I need to recover, my friends. I need to eat something. I need to go to bed soon. I'm like really tired at the moment. So I am not gonna play any games, unfortunately. I'm sorry if I baited you into thinking I would play today, but yeah, I'm just not feeling good. I feel like I need to recover a little bit. Pizza stream. Yes, actually, there's gonna be a pizza stream soon. Like, if you Google, let me Google it for you. Gamescom. So here, there's an event happening, here in Cologne. This one. It's called Gamescom LAN. I mean, some of you probably know the Gamescom. It's at the end of February, so in 3 weeks. It is basically like a DreamHack, you know? It's like a LAN party. It's like a DreamHack, but no esports tournaments, I think. Actually, last time I think they had some Valorant or whatever. They had some tournaments. Essentially like a DreamHack LAN area. Are there any pictures here? Ah yeah, here, look at this. There are some pictures here. Well, I can't really zoom in. And the pictures are honestly not that amazing. Oh, there's some more pictures. And I'll be making, yeah, you can see here in this video that is kind of blinking a lot. I'll be making pizza there. I'll be making pizza there. And I'm gonna stream it, so save the date. And actually Pity is gonna be there as well, our student. Pity is gonna be there as well, like he mentioned. And we're gonna be making some pizza. We're gonna be making some pizza, maybe we're gonna get a PC and play some games there as well. Yeah. But it's nothing StarCraft 2 related, it's like a German streamers are gonna be there, you know, like German streamers are gonna be there. What else is there? Like LAN parties, so like the casual gamers come, you know, like the Fortnite gamers, the Dota, League of Legends, Counter-Strike, Valorant gamers. No kids. Because it's mostly because it's like 18 plus. You have to be 18 in order to attend, so no kids. So I guess the Fortnite kids are not going to be there. But yeah, it's like nothing StarCraft 2 related. Yeah, you're not allowed. I'm sorry if you wanted to come. Alright, my friends, I'm gonna go offline. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening. Bye-bye. PJ, thanks for the resub, by the way. I appreciate it. I still need to set up alerts, man. I'm a bad streamer. Bye-bye. Thanks. I'll play some games again tomorrow, no worries. I'll do like a longer stream maybe tomorrow.